Welcome to this broadcast of Sports on Central Illinois Sports on YouTube. This game brought to you by the First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Real Net and Twine, Bowler's Universe, Pike County Express, Pike County Concrete and LSSD Trucking, the Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield, Pike County Lumber Company, Abney Home Improvement, Pike Feeds, Geared Up Custom Apparel, Refreshment Services Pepsi in County Market in Pittsfield, Tim Waters Concrete, also brought to you by John Petty & Sons Construction, Great Rivers Bank, Lanham Chiropractic, Logan Ag, Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, Illini Community Hospital, Crash Queen, PCRE Incorporated and Auction Service, also Damon Plumbing, and B&R Heating and Air Conditioning, State Farm Insurance Agent Rod Prentice, Cascom, the City of Pittsfield, Carnes Communication, Press Yours on You in Camp Point, the Pittsfield Church of the Nazarene, Dear Wester Grain, Derek Harris, your Edward Jones representative, Nucci's and the Bird Coffee House, Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Niebuhr Funeral Home, Best Systems Builders, Little Jess Motors in Quincy. Also by Matt Hughes, your channel seedsman, FBFM Jesse Shootman, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, Hamilton Funeral Home, Helena Ag and Brian Obert, Jersey Bar and Grill, Williams Auto Sales, The Rustic Market, Griffin Signs in Time, TJ's Trucking Service, and Brian Dickhoot Trucking in Camp Point. Now let's go to the broadcast of Central Illinois Sports. And good evening, everyone, and welcome to high school football on a Friday night. Glad you've joined us tonight for high school football. Jack Hall, Jason Hetzler alongside on Central Illinois Sports, and this is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Great Rivers Bank with locations, let's see.
My bad, sorry.
Is it not working? Great Rivers Bank, and Great Rivers Bank with locations in Pittsfield, Berry, and Liberty, here to help you with your lending and personal banking needs. Our friendly service and dedicated loan officers can help you through the buying of a home, opening a business, or making a deposit. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Special Friday night broadcast from Triopia, Concord Triopia tonight. And they're taking on the Pleasant Hill Western Wolves. We're here to cover the Wolves and the Triopia Trojans. It's senior night at Triopia tonight. Glad to get to see the Wolves at full strength. When we got to see them a little earlier in the season, they were missing about 6 guys because of some illnesses, so glad to have them alongside this evening. We're going to take our first break of the night here on a soggy night, but the rain has kind of disappeared. It's about 50 degrees. The wind's blowing out of the north right now, but we are very protected in a beautiful press box and glad you have joined us for football action. By the way, tomorrow you might want to join us at 12:25. We'll be at Camp Point Central as the Moweaqua Central A&M. Let's see, I'm going to get them right. They are the Raiders. They're coming to town, and Central's rated like 4th in the state, and they're rated 5th or 6th. And that ought to be quite a battle as North Green had some injuries and some other problems, so they were able to get this game together at 1 o'clock tomorrow. And that's going to be a reunion of the 2011 Panther team that did so well and got to the semifinals. We'll be doing some pregame interviews with some of them, too. Hope you'll come out to Camp Point Central. Charlie will travel to Petersburg tomorrow, 11 o'clock start, as Petersburg Porta had trouble with officials for tonight, so they had to move that game to 11 o'clock. It'll be on Central Illinois Sports 2. Let's take a break. We'll take a 3-minute timeout, come back and tell you about games in the area tonight and tomorrow on Central Illinois Sports live
for Cascom Business and Residential Services. You may see them in your community, offering deals and services from Cascom. At Cascom, we understand your concerns about potential scams. Our courteous and professional sales team will always present identification when visiting with you. If for any reason you have questions or concerns, please contact us at 1-800-252-1799.
Thanks, and we'll be seeing you.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Are you searching for some meaning in life? Are you searching for a loving place to be accepted? If so, we would love for you to join us to take the next step in your life's journey together with us at Pittsfield Church of the Nazarene. Here at PCN, we're a group of real people looking to build real relationships as we journey together to experience real encounters with God. Join us online or in person at 227 West Washington in Pittsfield, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m., online on our Facebook page or YouTube channel.
Pike Feeds is a locally owned and operated feed mill in Pittsfield. We know and understand the passion you have for your livestock. That's why for the past 30 years, we've served our customers with quality products such as premixes, supplements, and complete feeds for multiple livestock species. Pike Feeds in-house nutritionists will create a nutritional program to ensure maximum performance of your operation. Stop by 1250 West Washington Street, Pittsfield, or call 217-285-5656.
When you're ready to make your dream kitchen a reality, find inspiration at Pike County Lumber in Pittsfield. It starts with a 3D design so you can see your kitchen from every angle. Each detail, from the flooring to the countertops to the cabinets, are designed for your lifestyle. The team will explain the strengths of each product so your finished kitchen will last for generations. Whatever your needs, an island for entertaining, no maintenance quartz countertops, storage for all your seasonal items. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
Press Yours On You designs promotional items and create just about anything to showcase your company. Communities celebrate their school spirit and turn to us too for screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and more. Press Yours On You, Highway 24, Camp Point.
The Rustic Market is a small town treasure. Come discover unique gifts, home decor, and a variety of specialty foods. Find fun clothes from size small to 3X and a personal stylist to outfit you from head to toe. And new merchandise weekly. Explore the Rustic Market today.
Welcome back on Great River Sports pregame show. Glad you've joined us tonight for this WIVC cross-conference game as we are bringing you live action from Pleasant Hill tonight. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. If you're in the market for a new home loan, talk to the experts at Great Rivers Bank with locations in Barry, Pittsfield, and Liberty. They're here to serve the entire community and beyond. Check out their online loan applications at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Our halftime sponsor tonight will be Carnes Communication, your local U.S. Cellular location in Pittsfield. They have the phones and accessories with personalized service. Stop by the corner of Washington and Jackson in Pittsfield or call 285-5400 for Carnes Communication, U.S. Cellular. That's how we're bringing you the game tonight, is thanks to a U.S. Cellular hotspot. And the game's going on in the area tonight, brought to you by Illini Community Hospital, here to serve you. They've been serving the community since 1942 with excellent health care services, primary and specialty care to emergency medicine. Illini is here to serve you and your family. Learn more about their services on IlliniHospital.org. And they're having a health fair out at John Wood, and you need to go on Facebook and find out a little bit more about that, or go on their webpage, and it'll tell you more about that too. Games around the area tonight, well, first of all, they call these non-conference games because now the North and the South have finished their conference action. In the middle, they play 2 non-conference and then play 5 conference games, now back to the non-conference. So games around the area tonight, Hardin-Calhoun is at Beardstown. Jacksonville-Rod is at West Central tonight at Winchester. Minden Unity will be at Carrollton tomorrow for a Saturday contest. Also, Brown County is at Greenfield Northwestern tonight. That on BC Hornets Sports. Steve Surratt bringing you the call there. And we've got this game between Pleasant Hill Western and Concord Triopia. The Triopia football program is made up of Meridosha Chambersburg, Virginia, and the Triopia school districts. Other games around the area, Granite City's at Quincy Notre Dame as the Raiders try to get back on the winning path. They've been having a little bit of trouble. Monmouth United at Rushville Industry tonight, a team that looks like they're going to make the playoffs. Also, we see that Breeze Central's at Columbia tonight. Other games around, Salem at Freeburg, Wood River East Alton at Roxana, Clinton's at Macon Meridian, Decatur St. Teresa at Shelbyville, Tuscola at Warrensburg Latham. The reason I tell you about the Central Illinois Conference is that's where Moweaqua Central A&M plays at. That's going to be playing Camp Point Central tomorrow in a game that the The athletic directors did a great job getting that one put together. In the Central State 8 tonight, Chatham-Glenwood's at Springfield-Lamphere, Decatur-MacArthur at Springfield on Saturday. Jacksonville is at Decatur-Eisenhower tonight trying to play for their playoff lives. Normal University at Sacred Heart Griffin, and Springfield Southeast is drawing a tough one in Rochester tonight. Also, Herscher at Peatone tonight. The reason I tell you about that one, I've got a great nephew that's a senior at Peatone, and he's about 6'5" and about 240 pounds, looking to play college ball. And Tyler, we wish you the best of luck tonight in that senior night at Peatone tonight. And we hope Grandma and Grandpa Wes and Linda are listening at home just outside of Earnsville, and hopefully they'll send us a text like we ask you to do. If you're listening in the area, send us a text at 217-473-5151. We'd love to hear from you. That's 473-5151. Let me know where you're listening from and watching the game from. Glad to have you alongside tonight. Arthur Lovington at Wood Hammond. That's a mouthful, playing at Argenta Orienta, a place where Camp Point Central won to go to the state championship just a couple of years ago. Cerro Gordo B. Mint is at Toledo Cumberland tonight. Niantic Sangamon Valley at Oakland Tri-County, and Villa Grove at Arcola, a team that looks like they're going to make the playoffs. In the Lincoln Trails, Abington Avon at Knoxville. Mercer County Aledo is at Toulon at Stark County. Oneida Rova at Kewanee Weathersfield. Princeville is at Cambridge Ridgewood. And, of course, Kewanee Weathersfield, they're the Flying Geese. Not a lot of Flying Geese around the area that are football teams. A lot of Flying Geese around the area, though. In the Mississippi Valley, Bethalto Civic Memorial is at Jerseyville to take on Jersey High School. South Fulton's at Farmington in the Prairie Land tonight. Elmwood Brimfield at Lewiston. Hamilton West Hancock at Illini West, and Macomb at Havana. Tomorrow, Pittsfield will be at Petersburg Porta for a Saturday game. Pittsfield with a chance to get back to 4-4. And there's an opportunity they could make the playoffs at 4-5 with the points they're going to have. Pleasant Plains in the Sangamo at Burton North Mac, Riverton at Auburn, Williamsville at New Berlin. And a great one tonight, Athens is at Maroa Forsyth. We'll try to get some scores for you on that one, too. Carlinville at Greenville, Gillespie at Staunton, Hillsboro at Piasol Southwestern, and Vandalia at Litchfield in the South Central. The Western Big Six, East Molene's at Galesburg, Moline at Sterling, Rock Island Alleman at Quincy High School tonight. Quincy's got a chance to get a couple of wins and maybe sneak into the playoffs. Rock Island is at Geneseo. 8-man football on Saturday. Amboy Lamoille will be at Orangeville. Hanover River Ridge at Hebron Alden. Kirkland Hiawatha at Polo. Milledgeville at Ashton Franklin. And also in the south, Champaign St. Thomas More at Martinsville. Edwardsville Metro East Lutheran at Decatur Lutheran. Galva at Scioto West Prairie. And Kincaid South Fork at Milford. That's tomorrow in 8-man football. Some of the things going on around the area. We're going to take a break on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Triopia and Pleasant Hill bringing you action from Triopia tonight. Hope you'll stay tuned. More comes your way after these.
Compared to Camp Point Central's fans' dedication to the Panthers, the same can be said about Channel and the farmers they serve. You see, unlike other seed companies, they don't have salesmen. With Channel, you get the advantage of a dedicated Channel seedsman, a trusted year-round advisor who can provide the right recommendations for your fields. It's their hands-on approach that truly sets them apart. Customized service, expert advice, elite seed management products. Find your Channel seedsman at channel.com or contact local district sales manager Matt Hughes at 217-242-8852. Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Carls, Nathan Jansen, and Brad Wellman. Illinois FBFM and Camp Point working for you. TJ's Truck Service is proud to serve the area with a complete truck hauling service. They offer grain, rock, fertilizer, seed, and liquid fertilizer hauling for you. TJ's Truck Service Incorporated would like to wish the Panthers a safe and successful season and recognize the senior boys and coaching staff for their leadership and hard work. TJ's Truck Service Incorporated for the long haul and the short one too, 217-617-6667. Griffin Signs in Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy. Griffin Signs in Time is a full-service sign company that can complete any project from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the right direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition to potential customers. Put the right sign in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs in Time. Quincy, call 217-228-7470. The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517. Helena Agra of Camp Point, Illinois is a proud sponsor of the broadcast of Camp Point Central football. For all your seed, fertilizer, and ag chemical needs, the experts at Helena Agra, Brian Obert, Dustin Roskamp, are the guys to call. Let them show you the best seed, fertilizer, and ag chemicals to make your farming operation a success. Call 217-593-7761. That's 217-593-7761 for Helena Agra. Helena Agra says, "Go Panthers!"
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Looks like we're just about ready to get things going on the national anthem, I think, Jason. Taking a look. And I think we're having a moment of silence here also, so we're going to kind of work into that a little bit. Tri-Screen's our scoreboard sponsor, serving Pike, Adams, Scott, and Morgan counties residential and commercial roll-off services, offering 10, 15, and 20-yard roll-off containers. Call 217-320-4320. And Illini Express here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Illini Express sees patients 18 months and older with no appointment necessary. Learn more about the services offered to Illini Express by visiting IlliniHospital.org. I think what we're going to do, Jason, we're going to take a 3-minute timeout. I think that'll probably get us with the national anthem and everything possibly, or take a couple minutes and other recognizing some different people, and we'll do that. And when we come back, we'll tell you more about the starting lineups and more on Central Illinois Sports.
Where do you go before the game, during the game, or after the game? It's Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point. They invite you to stop by after the game tonight. They'll have a limited menu of food for 30 minutes after the game. Join them on Mondays 4 to 11, kitchen open till 9. Closed Tuesdays. Wednesdays they feature smoked meat. Try the wings, the best around. For a cold drink and great food, it's Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point on the south side of the track. Stop by before the game, during the game, or after the game at Jersey's in Camp Point.
If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stays on track. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Williams Auto Sales, 439 North 3rd in Quincy is your headquarters for quality used vehicles. Shop their 439 North 3rd location Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 and Saturdays 9 to 2. Check out their inventory of WilliamsAutoSalesQuincy.com or call Tony the Truck Guy at 217-223-3325. Williams Auto Sales, 439 North 3rd in Quincy, wishing the Panthers the best of luck this year. Give them a call at 217-223-3325. Williams Auto Sales. Brian Dickhout Trucking, LLC has been in business since 1995. Brian Dickhout Trucking offers hauling of liquid and dry fertilizer, grain, rock, feed, lime, with local and long-distance hauling. Brian Dickhout Trucking is located at 1878 East 2100 Street, Camp Point. Call them at 217-257-8302. That's 257-8302. Long dumps, short dumps, hoppers, and tanks. When you need it hauled, trust the experts at Brian Dickhout Trucking, LLC in Camp Point. They deliver. Dear Western Grain Service is your progressive feed and grain resource for Western Illinois. They offer a full range of feed products for all species and many grain merchandising opportunities with locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Deer Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at deerwestergrain.com. Press Yours on You would like to thank everyone in our community for your support in the past 15 years. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space with spirit wear for Unity Mustangs, Liberty Eagles, Brown County Hornets, and our hometown Central Panthers. Businesses, let us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. We are excited to now offer lasered hat patches. With limitations on attendance to local sporting events, we are excited to help bring you this game. Press Yours on You, 506 West Wood, Camp Point, Illinois.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. They've had the coin flip. Triopia won the flip. They're going to receive the ball to start the game, and they're going to be going from south to north. And Pleasant Hill Western's Wolves will be playing defense on the north end zone side of the field tonight. That's the coin flip. That's brought to you by Bowlers Universe. Bowlers Universe here to open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., Saturday 4 to midnight, offering many menu items like burgers, fries, tenderloins, onion rings, specialty pizzas, and more. Try one of their many craft beers. Come out and enjoy the fun at the Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield. Don't know if our friends from Jerseys are watching tonight, but we hope they're having a good time there, and I'll bet you they'll be rocking and rolling after the football game tomorrow. Let's all go to Jerseys after the game. What do you say? Let's pack that place. How about that, James? I bet we'd have a good time. Well, let's take a look at the starters for tonight while we're at it, and we'll look first at the Pleasant Hill Western Wolves. They have a head coach of Mike Giles, assistant coaches Corby and Ron Edwards, and they have other assistants, some of the alumni helping out there. At a wide receiver, and he is a junior, 5'10", 145 pounds, is DeCorian Dolbear. His grandpa and I are really good friends. And Chris, we hope you're healing up there in the hospital. Chris broke an elbow and had to have a little surgery. And so, Chris, we hope you're doing better now. Running back is a senior, 5'10", 158 pounds, in Aiden Johnson. The quarterback is another grandson of Chris's. It's Carter Dolbear. He is a junior, 5'9", and 160 pounds. At a wide receiver is Thorne Holcomb. That's Sue's grandson. Sue, we hope you're watching tonight. Junior in high school, 5'9", and 150 pounds. And there's my old buddy Chuck Shireman. Hello, brother. How are you? Thorne Holcomb also playing a cornerback. Carter Dolbear will be a strong safety. At a cornerback tonight is Gavin Coy. He is a junior, 6 foot and 150 pounds. And Aiden Johnson's also playing a linebacker. We want to tell you about that. At fullback tonight is J.T. Walston. He's also a linebacker, a junior, 5'8", and 150 pounds. At center this evening is Reese Thompson, also the nose guard on the defense. He's a junior, 5'8", and 150 pounds. Also, we'll see Trey Shireman off and on. That's Chuck's son, and Trey told me he's got a high ankle sprain, and the coach said it really is hurting him. And Trey said, you know, sometimes you just got to play through the pain, Dad. So he's going to try to give it his best shot tonight. Left tackle is Will Carsey. He is a senior, 5'9", 200 pounds. He's also a defensive end. The right tackle is Carter Jones, the freshman. And we know that Heather Brach, his mom, is here tonight, and Bobby Jones, his grandpa, and the whole gang watching Carter play. He's a 5'10", 205-pound freshman starting on the varsity. How about that? Left guard is Blaine Miller. He is also a defensive end, 5'8", 205 pounds. And the right guard is Gavin Crowder. He is a sophomore, 5'10", 225. So Gavin probably is the biggest lineman on the Pleasant Hill Western team. And the running back also is Brian Poltz. He's a big one, 6'3", 178, and he's a senior. He'll also play a linebacker. That's the Wolves on offense and defense. On the other side of well, there's the principal. We must have got in trouble. Hello, Ryan Lowe. How are you, buddy? Triopia Trojans, they will start the following. At a wing back and a cornerback is Braden Booth. He is a senior. We didn't get heights and weights on these Triopia kids. They didn't want to tell us how big they were, I guess. Also, we know Evan Bell is playing left tight end. He's also an inside linebacker. He is a sophomore. Caden Moore's a tough one. He's also an inside linebacker. He's a running back also, and he's a senior. Jake Mueller is the quarterback. He's a junior. He'll also play a cornerback. At safety and running back is Cordell Walker. You'll hear his name a lot tonight. Where's the number? Lucky 13, and he is a senior. Inside linebacker is Evan Murphy. He is a junior. Also, we see that Ryan Snow is the right tight end and plays nose on the defensive side as a junior. The center tonight is Ian Kessler, we do believe, the sophomore. And also at right tackle is Lance Bogner. He plays defensive tackle, too, and a junior. Isaac Struby is a middle linebacker and a right guard for this squad. He's a senior. And a right guard part of the time, too, is Ty Malcolmson. He'll also play some time at inside linebacker, a senior. At left tackle is Aiden Nethery, and he is a defensive tackle. He's a junior. A left tackle is Brad Hildebrand. He's a junior. And sometimes we'll see George Galagas in there at nose guard, too. So those are some of the people who will be playing in the game tonight. We'll try to do our best to tell you about all those players as you listen to it and watch it on Central Illinois Sports. Why don't you send us a text? Let us know where you're watching and listening from this evening, 217-473-5151. You can also chat on the video, too, and tell your friends and neighbors. Just go to YouTube and Central Illinois Sports to watch all the live action of sports around the area. Jason Hetzler alongside tonight running the computer and the video for us, and I'm Jack Hall. Glad you've joined us for the broadcast this evening. Let's see, the Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper serving Pike County since 1991. Check it out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you. And our buddy Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank is here to help you with your auto, residential, and commercial loan needs. Call Damon at 217-285-4404. I think they're getting ready for the school song. Then they usually play the national anthem after that. And so we'll kind of keep track of things here. We're about 9 minutes away from the kickoff of tonight's action. We told you Triopia has won the flip. Before we go to the break, we're going to tell you about our buddies at Real Net and Twine north of Pittsfield. When you're out on the Pickens, they call it now. We used to call it the Color Drive, but it means you eat your way across the county, and so that's what you want to do. It's a great time in Pike County. Jason and I, on the other hand, at 1 o'clock tomorrow, are going to be at Camp Point Central for the Central A&M and Camp Point Central game. That ought to be a dandy. But Real Net and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport. Real Net and Twine is your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and so much more. Stop by or see them or give them a call at 285-5013 for Real Net and Twine. We'll take a break. I think they're going to play the national anthem. We'll honor America with that. And when we come back, we'll get ready for kickoff at football action. The Pleasantville Western Wolves and the Triopia Trojans right here at Don Kemp Field. It's a historic field. They've done a great job getting it ready. It's a little damp out there tonight, and there's no numbers on the field because the painter broke. And, Andy Phelps told me they were going to have a new one, but everything's on back order right now. So we'll try to find those yard lines a little better than we did the last time, Jason. Let's take a break, and when we come back, we'll get ready for football action on Central Illinois Sports.
Build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities to fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
It's time for the fall banquet for Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes. It'll be held in Jacksonville on the 17th of October at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we want you to be a table host. It'll be held at Waters Edge Winery in Jacksonville. Featured speaker will be Dan Mears, Kansas City Chiefs mascot, the KC Wolf. He's got a great message for you, and we want you to be there. Tables of 6 or 8 for table hosts are ready now. Go to westernilfca.org for more information. Hope to see you at the banquet on the 17th of October at 4 o'clock at Waters Edge Winery in Jacksonville for Western Illinois FCA.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help you build a strategy to help your finances keep up with your needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois for a face-to-fact appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC. At Lanham Chiropractic, their mission is to ensure that they guide each patient to the possibility and enjoyment of a healthier you. Dr. Chris Lanham works together with each patient to identify the cause of the chiropractic issue and address it through chiropractic care, proper nutrition, and natural supplements, all while utilizing honest and trusting communication. If you're looking for a hands-on chiropractor who's proud to call this area home, call Dr. Chris Lanham at Lanham Chiropractic in Pittsfield at 217-285-6300.
For all those hard-working diesel engines and combines, tractors, and trucks, Logan Ag recommends PowerMax Premium Diesel Fuel. Logan Ag PowerMax Diesel is packed with multifunctional additives which help clean the fuel system, extend filter life, add lubricity, and restore horsepower. You might even notice reduced fuel consumption. You get it all in Logan PowerMax Premium Diesel. Logan Ag, serving agriculture since 1962.
Call Pikeland Motors at 285-2196. And after your trip to Pikeland with that new vehicle, head on down to the Riverbank in Florence. Great steak night every Thursday night. The drinks are cold, the food is hot at the Riverbank in Florence, on the banks of the Illinois River and sometimes in it. Thanks to Doug Daniel and Riverbank and Pikeland Motors for sponsoring tonight's broadcast.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Just a few moments away from kickoff action tonight. Freddie Steinway's crew and Doug Elledge are out here tonight to bring the ball game to you, and I'm going to keep some stats and try to tell you all about things. Our kickoff tonight will be brought to you by Pike County Concrete. When you're in need of concrete for your next job, give Pike County Concrete a call at 217-285-5548 in Pittsfield and Jacksonville. And the Moose Lodge 420, check them out on Fridays for meals. Moose Lodge 420, new specials each week. The food's hot, the drinks are cold at the Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield. And this Saturday will be their last drive-through pork chop feed. You want to come on out and give that a shot, and you'll enjoy that action. I'll guarantee you that pork chops are delicious. And LSSD Trucking and 3D Leasing, phone 217-285-2808 for all your trucking needs. See the Dunham boys and their professional team. And if you're talking about concrete, you'll need to talk about Waters Concrete. Tim Waters offers quality concrete for your next build, driveways, and decorative patios, anything with concrete. Waters Concrete is ready to serve you. Phone 309-252-1052. That's 309-252-1052 for Waters Concrete. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. They're introducing the Trojans. I think what we'll do is we'll take our final 1-minute timeout. When we come back, kickoff action. It'll be Pleasant Hill Western kicking off to the Trojans of Triopia here on senior night at Don Kemp Field. Stay tuned on Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports.
Hi, I'm Tammy Brewer. My husband and I are the owner and operators of Nucci's Bar and Restaurant. At Nucci's, we feature salmon, steaks, burgers, sandwiches, all Italian specialties made from our own recipes. You are guaranteed a high-quality, delicious meal every time you visit. People come from all over to dine in. We have live music on the weekends, which adds to the relaxing environment here. You can check out our Facebook page for our entertainment schedule. We recently opened a second business, Brewed Coffee House and Eatery. There we offer handcrafted beverages like lattes and macchiatos and cappuccinos. And we also specialize in paninis and salads and subs, and we even have ice cream. We're excited to provide another restaurant that serves the needs of our community. Come on down. We look forward to serving you.
The Cottage Coffee and Soda Shop features all of your favorite specialty espresso drinks. Enjoy over 50 fabulous flavors of Lotus and try the new Soda Mixology with exciting flavor combinations added to your favorite Pepsi product. Come see us at the Cottage Coffee and Soda Shop today.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We're ready for football action as the Wolves are getting ready to kick things off. Looks like it'll be Pleasant Hill's Aiden Johnson kicking off for the Wolves. White uniforms with the purple and blue combination there. You know me, they're blue, they're not purple. I'm colorblind, so I never know. They used to have a lot more gold out there, but they've added a little red for the Western folks. Good-looking uniforms. They got the pink socks to honor Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we thank them and the young people for setting a good example there. For the Trojans, usually they'll have Cordell Walker and Booth back deep. Looks like they're going to do that again tonight. And the ball on the 40-yard line, they'll give a whistle. and tell us we're ready to go, and Aiden Johnson will get things started for this football action on Central Illinois Sports. 12 minutes on the clock. There's things are ready to go. Aiden says, give me the whistle. I'm ready to kick it. And the Wolves are ready to play on the defensive side. Kickoff is a good one. Boy, he really got a foot into that one. It'll be taking it to 10, 15, 20-yard line, 25. Booth still on his feet. Gets contact fairly early on a nice play by the Wolves. That was a good hit by one of the Wolves. One of the guys in there, DeCorian Dolbeer, who had made the initial contact. And let's see, 40, 30, looks like we're at about the 27-yard line, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. They're saying the 28, according to Ross Thomas at the PA. I thought I was right, but, you know, Ross gets to be right once in a while, and we'll let him do that. Mueller, the quarterback. They'll play in the double wing. Foot to foot are the Triopia Trojans with the fullback in Caden Moore. They'll give it to Moore across the middle, I do believe. They'll unroll. Nice job by the Wolves on the tackle. It comes off on the right side. Rolling off the pile that time. Running the football was Cordell Walker. Looks like he's going to gain about 2 on the play. And it'll bring up a second down situation for the Trojans. Second down, 8 yards to go. Ball on the 30-yard line. Mueller barks out the signals. Has a little trouble with the snap. Hands it off tackle. Big run out front there. And a big run out across the middle is Caden Moore. Moore's going to get the ball to the 48-yard line. They're going to spot it right on the 48-yard line, so he'll gain 22 on the play. And that'll be the first down of the ball game. Triopia quickly back to the line of scrimmage against the 4-man front of the Wolves. They hand it deep to one of the Trojans. Spinning around the outside that time, I think, is Moore. Rolling off is Cordell Walker. Walker's going to get the ball down to the 46-yard line. He'll gain 2 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 8. Walker on his second carry of the night. 4 yards on the play at the 10:50 mark of the first quarter of play. No score on the Tri-Queen scoreboard. Offset formation with 2 setbacks. They start Booth in motion. They give it to the fullback. That's Moore. He'll get it across the 45 down to the 43-yard line. Gains 3 on the play. It'll bring up a 3rd and 5, 4-down territory as Moore now with 25 yards and 2 carries. 1 first down for the Trojans in the early going at the 10:20 mark. Clock moving down in the first quarter. 2 running teams here. Pleasant Hill can pass the ball, as can Triopia. Single wing formation. They start Booth in motion. They'll give the ball to Booth on the left-hand side. Got some running room. Hit initially across the 40-yard line. And he'll get the ball down to the 38-yard line. Gain 5 on the play, and that'll be enough for a Triopia first down as Booth carries the ball for the first time and gains 5 yards. Second first down of the ball game. Triopia quickly back to the line of scrimmage from the 38 at the 9:59 mark. They give the ball in the deep handoff this time around the outside. Off tackle. Nice job by the Trojans, or the Wolves. A couple of tacklers in on the play is Poltz. Also in on the tackle for Pleasant Hill. Wearing the number 33, and I don't have that one in my program. Who's 33, guys? Right? Will Carsey is wearing 33 now, okay. They give the ball, first man through, fullback. That's Moore. He'll roll it across, and looks like he's got another first down. So he'll get the ball down to the 27-yard line. He'll gain about 3 more, and that'll be the 3rd first down for the Trojans. Carsey wearing 33 now, so we'll try to keep track of him and give him credit when he's got it coming. Triopia taking the ball down as they start on the 28-yard line. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 plays they've run already in the ball game. 1st and 10 from the 27. Mueller under center on the single wing. Gives the ball to Moore, who had a little, no. They give the ball deep the other way. Mueller still got it on a broken play. Loses his footing. Nice job on the defensive side by Dolbear in there on the tackle. And what a job that time by Carter Dolbear as Mueller lost footing, and he'll be back all the way to the 30-yard line. He'll lose 3 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and 13 at the 8:35 mark. Mueller just, the handoff didn't go where he thought it was going to go. And So he had to kind of take care of things himself. Wolves playing that 4-3 defense right now. And the ball, second man through. Diving forward for the Trojans is Cordell Walker. He works off of a good block, gets it down close to the 25-yard line. They're going to sit on the 26, gains 4. It'll bring up a 3rd and 9, so that loss will give the Wolves an opportunity to try to stop the Trojans here in 4-down territory. 3rd down, 9 yards to go, under 8 minutes left, first quarter of play on Central Illinois Sports. More the fullback. They start Booth in motion. They give the ball to Booth. Booth's still on his feet, but he's going to be stopped short of the first down. Down to the 20-yard line, it appears. He'll gain 6 on the play, and it's going to bring up a 4th and 3 as Booth picks up 6, 11 yards on 2 carries. Big play right here for the Wolves if they can slow down the Trojans. 7:25 and counting, first quarter of play. 3 yards to go for the first down. Will they go for the hard count? Mueller's going to keep it. Nope, going to give it to Moore, who barrels up and gets the first down, and Moore, as he's inside the 15, down around the 14-yard line, needed 3, got 6. And a new set of downs for the Trojans as Moore picks up another 6 on the play. First down number 4 for the Trojans. And they'll have the ball at about, I think it's the 14-yard line, it appears. Maybe the 13. We'll call it the 13-yard line. Triopia's Mueller under center, 13 yards from pay dirt. Back to pass is Mueller, looking across the middle, throws it up for an intended receiver, and it's going to be completed for a touchdown. Looking for the number there. Jason, can you see the number on that man? One of the taller young men there. We'll get it here in a minute. Looks like it might have been Casey Beard. Touchdown on a 13-yard pass play. And 13 yards. I'm trying to pick up who caught it. Mueller passed the ball for 13 yards, and I'll try to kick the extra point. It comes at the 6:53 mark. The ball is down. The kick is up. And it appears to be good. Timeout on the field. We'll take it too. 6:53 left first quarter. 7-0. Triopia with the lead over Pleasant Hill Western. The Wolves will get the ball when we come back in a minute.
Yes, we're grateful to our community for letting us serve you for over 50 years. Supporting area schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. After an uncommon year, we couldn't be happier to see our athletes back in action and communities gathering in person to cheer them on. Our promise for the next 50 years is the same as it's been for the last 50, to meet our community's needs with a low-pressure experience, fair price, and family atmosphere. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Since 1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
Back to live action. My mistake. I think I might have had the button on the commercial break. My mistake. Triopia will kick the ball off. Looks like Caden Moore is going to be the kicker. And back deep. We'll try to pick up on the Trojans here in just a sec, or the Wolves. Little onside kick. The Trojans are try to fall on it. Triopia thinks they've got it. Let's see who fell on it and who came up with the football. Triopia recovered as the onside kick down to the 49-yard line, and it's going to be Triopia football, 1st and 10, as they pick it up from the 49 of Pleasant Hill. Looked like the Wolves had a shot at it, and I thought they did, but Triopia must have got in there, and it will be Triopia football again. The Wolves are back on defense, now with a 5-man front. Triopia's Mueller, the quarterback, from the 49 of the Wolves. They hand the ball to Booth around the outside, trying to get a good cut. Got a big block out there. Booth on the 40, 35-30, 25-yard line. And he's going to be inside the 25 down to the 23-yard line. So a 26-yard gain and a first down for the Triopia Trojans as Booth goes 26 yards. Doesn't look like there's a flag on the play. They've got the ball set on about the 21-yard line possibly. Ball's on the 21-yard line, we'll say. But now it looks like Triopia coming back, so maybe we've got a hold or a block that illegal block against Triopia. That's going to move the ball back. Where will they set the football? From the 21, Fred Steinway now to 30, 35-yard line for Steinway. He's actually going to put it down at the 29-yard line, so we'll call it a 15-yard penalty against Triopia. They'll have it 1st and 10 from there from the 29 at the 6:43 mark. 1st and 10, Triopia. Hand the ball deep. That's the Walkers. Cut back there by a couple Wolves tacklers. He'll gain about 4 yards on the play, get the ball to the 25-yard line. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 6. So Walker picks up 4 on the play, 12 yards in 4 carries. They still got credit for the first down, but then the penalty came late. From the 26-yard line, 2nd down, 6 to go. Mueller had a little trouble with it, hands it deep. Cordell Walker runs across the middle, gets it inside the 20, close to a first down. Looks like he might have enough for a first down to the 18. And 7 yards for Walker on the carry, 19 on the day. And the 7th first down of the ball game for Triopia comes at the 6:03 mark of the first quarter of play. Here come the Trojans. Single wing with the wing on the right side. Mueller starts Booth in motion. Mueller has a little trouble with his footing and then gets it, throws it across the middle, and the ball is not caught. An incomplete pass. We got a penalty flag on the field, though, and let's see what the call is. Call came across the middle. Could be pass interference, but let's see if it's on the offense or the defense. The white hat referee comes out on the field and tells us nothing yet. Still waiting. Looking for the signal. He's facing the other way. Pass interference against the Wolves, or holding, I guess, is what they're calling it. So they'll move the ball 10 yards and give Triopia first down. That'll be the Wolves' first penalty of the ball game. And the Trojans are going to have the ball on about, the 8? Well, is that where they're going to take it down to, or will it be half the distance to the goal? It'll either be on the 9 or the 8. Looks like it'll get down to the 9-yard line and 1st and goal for Triopia at that point. At the 5:47 mark on the pass interference call. They called it a hold, actually. It's not really a pass interference. The ball hadn't gotten in the air yet. It was an incomplete pass, so that will not be charged to Mueller. Mueller, the quarterback. Booth is the wing on the right side with Moore, the fullback, and Cordell Walker, the halfback, to the left of the fullback. Double tight end set. Mueller hands the ball to Moore across the middle, carrying people down the line inside the 5. Appears to be down close to the goal line at about the 2-yard line. 2nd down, goal to go at about the 2. We'll give Caden Moore. And I guess they didn't give him a first down on that other play, so 1st and goal from the 3. That's what they're saying. Ball handed off on the left-hand side. That's Booth breaking across the goal line. No, it is not. That is a different ball carrier. That's Evan Murphy, who carries it in from 3 yards out. And so Murphy's going to pick up the touchdown from 3 yards out. It comes at the 5:30 mark of the first quarter of play. And now it's a 13-0 lead for Triopia. Caden Moore, who's been very good kicking with Booth holding the ball, will be at about the 10. The ball is down. The kick is up. It's a high kick. but appears to be good. Timeout on the field. We'll take it to 5:30 left in the first quarter of play. 14-0 in favor of the Trojans. We're back in a minute.
At US Cellular, we believe you should get more of the latest 5G technology for less of your hard-earned money. Right now, get up to $1,200 off any 5G phone. The choice is yours. Any of our 5G phones with no trade-in or hidden fees. US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
Come check out America's locally grown wireless at U.S. Cellular. Visit Carnes Communications, a U.S. Cellular authorized agent, located at 224 East Washington Street in Pittsfield.
When you're ready to make your dream kitchen and bathroom a reality, find inspiration at Pike County Lumber in Pittsfield. It starts with a 3D design so you can see every angle and every custom detail. Traditional style or the newest trends. We'll create a design to fit your lifestyle. Your custom kitchen and bathroom will have the features that you need. A large versatile island for work or entertaining. Quartz countertops. Quality onyx that offers dozens of colors. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
Okay, kickoff coming your way. Hey, West Central and Router tied at 6 at the 7:13 mark of the first quarter of play. Another onside kick. This time the Wolves will fall on it, and the ball will be taken at the 48-yard line, and that's where Pleasant Hill is going to have good field position. From the 48-yard line, their own 1st and 10. Wolves will have their first offensive possession of the day at the 5:30 mark of the first quarter, trailing 14-0 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Trash Queen, 217-320-4320. Trash Queen with all your roll-off containers and more. DeCorian Dolbear brings the play in to quarterback Carter Dolbear. Center breaks the huddle. That's Reese Thompson. DeCorian will set up on the right-hand side. Twin setbacks in the backfield behind Dolbear. They'll hand the ball. Nope, Dolbear's going to keep it himself. He'll get the ball right out to the 50-yard line. Gain of 2 on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 8 as Dolbear decided to keep it himself. That's Carter Dolbear. Picks up a couple. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Bringing the play in for the Trojans is Thorne Holcomb. Sue, we hope you're watching and listening tonight as we bring you football action on Central Illinois Sports. Carter Dolbear with twin setback behind him in Aiden Johnson and J.T. Walston. A little shorter set. This time they'll give the ball across the middle, and they fall forward across the 50 down to about the 47-yard line. Rolling off that time appeared to be Johnson with the carry. Gets it down to the 47, gains 3, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and about 5 as Johnson picks up 3 on the play. Bringing the play in, looks like Gavin Coy brought the play in from the sidelines this time. And the Wolves need about 5 yards here to get the 1st down at the 4:20 mark of the first quarter of play. Offset formation behind the quarterback with a wide out. Pitch out on the outside. Poltz tried to turn the corner, could not get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll be tackled on the 49 of the Wolves. Lose a couple of yards, and that'll bring up a 4th and 7. Poltz gets ahead of steam. He can make some things happen, but just could not get loose that time. And loses a couple yards, and it'll be 4th down for the Pleasant Hill Wolves. Poltz looks like he'll be the punter. We were watching him in warm-ups, and he can kick the ball quite well. Single setback in Cordell Walker back there for the Triopia Trojans at the 3:30 mark. Bad hike from center. Poltz has got to go back and get it. He'll try to pick it up, be tackled, and the Trojans are going to have good field position as Poltz had nowhere to go that time. He'll be tackled on the 22-yard line, and that'll be a 27-yard loss, and that's going to give the Trojans the ball in short territory at the 3:30 mark of the first quarter of play, 1st and 10, as Poltz loses 27 yards. Not his doing, as the hike was just too much over his head. Tried to pick it up, had a little trouble with it on that wet turf, and now Triopia 1st and 10. Triopia with the opportunity to put some more points on the board, leading 14-0. They toss the ball on the outside. Good tackle by the Wolves. Ball comes loose, but they say the ground caused it. Poltz got the tackle. And let's see, was that Walker on the run? Cordell Walker, I do believe, was the running back, or was it Evan Bell? Was it 13 or 3? 13, so Walker with the run. He'll gain a couple of yards on the play and bring up a 2nd and 8 from about the 20-yard line. 21 yards for him now on 5 carries. Trojans set up in that single wing formation. Mueller under center. Caden Moore straight behind him. They'll give the ball to Walker on the left-hand side with the lead blocker. Falls forward for a little bit of a gain. Good tackle on the play by the Wolves, and that is Reese Thompson, one of the men in on the tackle that time. Like he's going to gain about 4 on the play and going to leave about a 3rd and 4 for the squad there as Cordell Walker getting the bulk of the carrying right now. Carsey might have got a hand in there also. 18 seconds left in the play clock, or in the game clock at 2:15. Mueller under center, starts Booth in motion. The ball in the middle. They give the ball on the handoff. Down to the 8-yard line. Moore rolls off. And it'll be 1st and goal. Jones in on the tackle that time. Yep, Caden Moore is going to pick up about 13 on the play and another 1st down. 60 yards for him. 1st and goal from the 8. 2 minutes left first quarter, 14-0 Trojans. Start Booth in motion. Ball comes loose. It's on the ground. Who fell on it? It's still loose. They blew the whistle before the ball was actually taken control of. And let's see who they're going to give the ball to. I guess to the Trojans. I think Pleasant Hill still had another shot at it, but they blew it dead before the ball was controlled by anybody. Ball's going to come back to about the 11-yard line, so it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal from the 11. Mueller will be credited for a 3-yard loss, so he's lost 6 yards in 2 carries, not his fault, with a minute 20 and counting left first quarter. Ball on about the 11-yard line. They've got to get it to the goal line because there's no 1st downs before they get it there. Mueller the quarterback, Moore behind him, Cordell Walker to the left. Mueller had trouble with the ball again. Let's see who fell on it this time. Is it Mueller again? This is what we saw at Minden when Triopia had trouble controlling the ball. Mueller had to fall on it at about the 9, so he's going to gain a couple of yards, but it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 9. That is exactly what happened at Minden Unity, if you remember, Jason, is they had trouble with the exchange from the center with some injuries they'd had on the line. 3rd and goal from the 9. 40 seconds left in the quarter. Mueller gives the ball to Cordell Walker, trying to get outside, trying to beat his man out there, looking for the pylon, finds it, and that's going to be a touchdown for Triopia as Walker will go in from 9 yards out to 32nd mark of the first quarter of play, and Walker was able to go the 9 yards he needed for the touchdown, and that takes the score now to 20-0. As Triopia with a big first quarter, playing on a couple of turnovers on the Wolves. Had a bad hike from center and then also a recovered onside kick. And Triopia's had it their way. Their offense was on the field most of the first quarter. The hike is down. The kick is up. Almost blocked by DeCory and Dolbeer, but it is good. And a timeout on the field. We'll take it to 21-0. Trojans over the Wolves. Back with more after this.
Hard work, dedication, integrity. The same way a great athlete demands these things for themselves, so is the Little Jess team for over 50 years. We strive daily to meet our community's automotive needs, whether it's buying a new or pre-owned purchase, finding the right part to get the job done, or getting you back on the road when something goes wrong. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Prairie Land FS is locally owned and operated. We proudly serve our neighbors like you with 24-hour service to ensure the comfort of you and your family. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Well, Triopia scores with a short field that time from the 22-yard line. They ran 8 plays actually, capped off by a 9-yard run by Walker. And they score with 30 seconds left in the first quarter of play. Oh, let's see. So it's 21-0 there. We see it's 9-6 West Central with 3:48 left in the first quarter of their contest. And we'll try to get a score on 8-8 with Beardstown and Calhoun from Beardstown, I do believe that game is. Now they're going to kick it off a little farther, and the Wolves will take the ball on about the 25, 30, 35-yard line. Got a man to beat. Nice job on the return that time by one of the Wolves. That's Holcomb who picked it up. Took it all the way out to the 47-yard line, and that's where the Wolves are going to have it, 1st and 10. Holcomb did a nice job picking the ball up and finding an opening. Calhoun scored at the 10:09 mark of the first quarter on a 29-yard run from Hunter Roth. Owen Quigley were at 54 yards to tie the game up, and it's 8-8 between Beardstown and Calhoun. That on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Pleasant Hill 1st and 10 from their own 47-yard line. Dolbear, the quarterback, keeps it himself across the middle. Nice game by Dolbears. He's in Triopia territory at the 48-yard line. He'll gain 5, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 5. Dolbear kept it himself and went right up the middle. He's got 7 yards and 2 carries. So Dolbear saw something off the left side of his center and took advantage of it. That's going to end the first quarter. We'll end the first quarter with a 21-0 lead for the Trojans over the Pleasant Hill Western Wolves. We're back with second quarter play-by-play in a minute.
National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Illini Community Hospital is committed to providing high-quality specialty care close to home. We are pleased to welcome Dr. William Severino, urologist, and Dr. Mark Mount, ear, nose, and throat physician, to the consulting physician clinic team at the Castile Center. Specialty care is also provided for orthopedics, cardiology, podiatry, obstetrics, oncology, and more. Learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org or call 217-285-2113, extension 3950 to schedule an appointment.
Wolves face a 2nd and 4 as Dolbear picked up 6 on the play. Wide out on the right, offset running backs behind the quarterback. They'll give the ball on the pitch quickly outside. Polk's got some running room, going to be met at the 45-yard line. He was hit at the 47 and fell forward for a couple of yards. Give him a gain of 2 or 3 on the play, and it should bring up a 3rd and short. About 1 yard to go from the 45-yard line. Poltz picks up a couple on the play. Unfortunately, he lost yardage on that bad hike from center, and he gets credited with that. Not his fault. Holcomb wide out to the right-hand side. Double setbacks with a tight end on the right. Dolbear keeps it himself, falls forward, gets good yardage. He's going to pick up the first down all the way down to the 41-yard line. He'll gain 4 on the play. And the Wolves have picked up their first down of the first down of the ball game on a 4-yard run by Carter Dolbear. Hope Grandpa Chris has got a way to listen tonight from the hospital. We hope he's healing up there. Broke his elbow. Doggone it, Chris. You've had a tough year, buddy. Couple tough years. 1st and 10 for the Wolves from the 41-yard line of Triopia. Just underway, 11 minutes left in the first half of play. Dolbear gives the ball on the counter this time, and the man wasn't fooled much on Carsey. Carsey gets back to the line of scrimmage, and nothing more that time. It'll bring up a 2nd and 10. Tried to run the counter play, and Carsey just couldn't find any territory to run. 2nd down, 10 yards to go for the Wolves from the Triopia 41-yard line. 4 down territory for the Wolves of Pleasant Hill Western. Long-time tradition of football for Pleasant Hill. They've made the playoffs quite a few times in their career, and quite honestly, with their head coach Mike Giles here, they've made it about 4 times. They start Decorian Dolbear in motion. He slips, gets his feet back up, and gets the ball down to the 36-yard line before he's stripped up. Good yardage on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5 as DeCorian Dolbeer picks up 5 on the play on the handoff coming from the wide receiver. Carsey and Holcomb back into the game. DeCorian Dolbeer comes out. That nice run. If he wouldn't have slipped there, he might have went all the way. Good speed by DeCorian Dolbeer. Holcomb's wide to the right. Carter Dolbeer under center. Twin setbacks. Triopia looking at the blitz, and the right tackle moved his head that time, and that's going to be a 5-yard penalty against the Wolves, and that's going to take them back to a 3rd and 10 from the 41. When they showed the blitz that time, you remember when we saw Brown County, they kind of do that hop move, and that kind of got the right tackle a little nervous about things. Pulled the head up, and that'll be an illegal procedure against the Wolves. You listen to it all on Central Illinois Sports, the Trash Queen scoreboard, 21-0. Carter Dolbear, the quarterback, back to pass. Sets up, throws the ball across the middle. The ball is knocked down by one of the big linemen by Triopia. It'll be an incomplete pass, as Dolbear had no chance of getting rid of the ball that time, as a couple of the linemen were in there very quickly. One of the guys in there was Isaac Struby, who got the big paws up. Also, it appeared to be Lance Bogner, who got a hand up on that one too, and they knocked it down. It's an incomplete pass. Going to bring up a 4th down and 10 from the 41. I'm going to think the Wolves are going to go for it. Or will they punt? Triopia thinks they're going to punt. They've got a man back deep. Poltz, the punter, moves to the left-hand side. Nope, he sets up to punt. Let's see if they can get a little better hike from center this time, and the Wolves want a timeout. We'll take it too. At the 9:16 mark of the second quarter of play, 21-0 in favor of Triopia. Timeout. Back with more after these.
B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service is the best local choice. Phone 217-285-2856. They offer all types of HVAC services on all units. B&R can also service commercial refrigeration units, freezers, coolers. B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service. If you're not, they make you cool. Right now as we head to winter, get your heating units checked out. 285-2856. B&R Heating and Cooling in Pittsfield. Abney Home Improvement is a family-owned company with Christian values. We have a passion for helping our customers find the best products at a great price. We understand making a large purchase of windows and doors for your home is a big investment. Our mission is to be completely upfront with you. We have built our business on trust and reputation. We depend on our customers to refer us to friends and family for their home improvement needs. Call 573-221-0886. We finish what we start with quality for you. Abney Home Improvement's 100% satisfaction is what we build our business on.
Poltz back to pass. Walker back deep for Triopia, close to the 10-yard line. Hike is a much better one. Poltz going to keep it himself, trying to get outside, trying to get some running room. He's got a couple openings. He's not going to get the first down. Now he might have a face mask, which will give him a first down, and it appears that's what we're going to have. Poltz is going to get the ball for 8 yards, and I think maybe a face mask is the call on the play. Let's see what they're going to call. The preliminary indication looked like about the only thing he could have had was a face mask. And we're looking for the call. Nope, they're going to call holding against the Trojans, or the Wolves, and the Trojans will turn it down. And Poltz will get credited for 8 yards on the run. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Triopia, as they'll have the ball on the 34-yard line. Their own 34 for Triopia on the 4 now. Triopia 1st and 10 from the 9-12 mark, leading 21-0 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. They start Walker in motion on the outside on the pitch. Got a good defensive play by the Wolves there. He's going to get the ball out to the 39-yard line, so he'll gain 5 on the play, but the Wolves closed in on that one very quickly, and Walker will pick up 5. 9 first downs for the Trojans tonight. Serving Pike, Adams, Scott, and Morgan County is the Trash Queen. Residential, commercial, and roll-off containers, 10, 15, and 20-yard roll-off containers. 217-320-4320 for the Trash Queen. Mueller, the quarterback, gives the ball to Moore across the middle. He carries the pack for a first down as he'll get the ball all the way out to the 46-yard line. He'll gain 7 on the play, and that'll be a first down for the Trojans, their 10th of the ball game. Moore carrying him for another 67 yards on 8 carries for Caden Moore, the senior, on his senior night. He and Walker, the two seniors, with the junior quarterback Mueller behind them. Booth is on the wing. They'll give the ball to Booth on the outside. Good blocking out front by the Trojans. And Booth turns the corner. He's got one man to beat for the touchdown. He'll be tackled short of the goal line, and a flag comes down, or was it just a beanbag? Booth gets it down inside the 10. And it looks like down to about, the 8-yard line? Trying to see where they're going to set the ball. Booth got it all the way down, so to the 8, so that'd be 42, and 4 would be 46 yards. It's been a face mask against Pleasantville, half the distance to the goal. And I had actually 46 yards for Booth on the carry, and a first and goal from the 5 at the 7:58 mark. Mueller has trouble with it, rolls out to the right side, trying to keep it himself, turning the corner, and he will not get into the end zone. He's going to be tackled on about the 3-yard line, so he'll gain a couple on the play. Call it 1. It'll bring up a second and goal from about the 2. What a block by Triopia's number 52 and Isaac Struby, and also Ty Malcolmson on that long run. Mueller starts a man in motion, gives the ball to Booth. He's going to be tackled short again. Boy, what a job by Pleasant Hill breaking the line of scrimmage. Booth's not going to get much on the play. Mueller got tackled at the 6, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And goal to goal from, they say, the 6-yard line. So Booth gains nothing on that play. Pleasant Hill trying to make a goal line stand here. 3rd and goal from the 6 with 6:50 left in the half. Give the ball to Moore across the right side, carrying people towards the end zone, and Moore takes it in for the touchdown. Caden Moore carrying it in from 6 yards out. And the touchdown comes second quarter, first score of the second quarter at the 6:46 mark. It makes it a 27-0 lead for Triopia. And they'll try the point after on the kick. Moore's been good with the kicks. I remember him kicking a field goal at Illinois College a couple years ago, and I thought Don Kemp wouldn't know what to think about that. The ball was down, the kick is up, and it is good. Timeout on the field. 4th kick of the game, good. 28-0 in favor of the Trojans. We take a 1-minute timeout. Wolves will have the ball when we come back.
For all of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up.
Western Illinois FCA presents Tasha Layton in concert at the First Christian Church in South Jacksonville on October 1st at 7 p.m. Entry fee is free. There'll be a free will offering for Western Illinois FCA. Come out and hear and enjoy Tasha Layton October 1st in South Jacksonville at the First Christian Church at 7 p.m.
Well, we welcome you back. Bowlers Universe here to help you with your Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. with all your food and bowling needs. Recreation, too, Saturday 4 to midnight. Stop by and have a burger, fries, a drink, onion rings, some of those craft beers, and more at the Bowlers Universe on the west edge of Pittsfield. Fake kick, and Moore will back up to the Pleasant Hill Western Wolves. Kickoff, a little pop fly across the outside. One of the Wolves picks it up and will be tackled just about where he was able to pick it up that time. And let's see, 40, 31 yard line. Is that where they're going to spot the ball? Looks like they're close to the 30-yard line. Yeah, we'll call it the 31. A little positive vibes there. 31-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Wolves at the 6:44 mark. They just need to sustain a drive here, do the Wolves, and keep Triopia away from the football. Wolves looked at a couple pretty good plays. We saw Carter Dolbear run the ball very well. And Poltz got a nice run, but a hold kind of slowed that one down. Twin setbacks in the backfield. Wide out on the right-hand side. Dolbear barks him out. Pitches on the outside. Has trouble picking the ball up to the Wolves. And now Triopia is going to pick it up and trot into the end zone for the touchdown. A lineman's dream. Looks like to me that was Struby on the play. Struby picks up the fumble. And no, they say... Who did they say it was? I thought sure it was Struby. We're going to give it to Struby. 30 yards on the fumble recovery. Comes at the 6:34 mark of the second quarter, and the kick by Moore is up. And it's good. Timeout on the field. We'll take it to 35-0 in favor of the Triopia Trojans here on Senior Night at Don Kemp Field over the Wolves. We're back in a minute.
Financial headlines. Are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, you can work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's the new beginning. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street, Quincy. Edward Jones, making sense of investments. Member SIPC. Welcome to Westtown Ford, serving Central and West Central Illinois. When you're shopping for a new vehicle, we believe you need a comfortable ambiance, dynamic selection of vehicles, competitive options for financing, and high-quality service to feel confident and stress-free throughout the car buying process. At Westtown Ford, you will find just that, a great selection of Ford models and a team that will make the process as smooth as possible. Westtown Ford Lincoln in Jacksonville, just 30 minutes away from high prices.
Well, Triopia picked up a fumble and rumble into the end zone. They lead 35-0 here. West Central with a 9-6 lead after one against Rout in their action. Greenfield and Brown County underway, and 6-0 Greenfield Northwestern. Kickoff was not picked up. Now it is by the Wolves. DeCorian didn't get it, then the Dolbear, and then I think maybe Carter picked it up, Carter Dolbear. And the Wolves will have it 1st and 10. After the fumble on the pitch, 40, 30, what are we at, about 27? Appears to me maybe. 40, 30, inside the 30, about 27-yard line we'll call it, with 6:29 left in the half. 35-0 Triopia on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Dolbear hands the ball off across the middle. Looks like that might have been Johnson on the run. Pick up a couple of yards on the play. 2nd down and 8. Wolves need to just take care of the ball and sustain a drive here. Dolbear's going to fall forward. Poltz was the ball carrier, they say. at about the 32-yard line, I do believe. 3rd and 5, they say now. Poltz picks up another 3 on the play, and he's working back to get to those positive yards. Need to get to the 36. Greenfield Northwestern leading 6-0 over Brown County with 7:29 left first quarter on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Back to pass is Dolbear. Got a man open. Holcomb leaps, but the ball is overthrown there, and it'll be an incomplete pass. And bring up a 4th down and 5 for the Wolves with 5:02 left in the half. Dolbear had to scramble pretty hard to the right side, just got a little bit too much on the ball that time. Before the game, I was watching Corby Edwards work with these guys, and I'll tell you, Dolbear's got a nice arm. It looked like the stream is working down at Greenfield tonight for Steve, so he's got that on MixLR. Poltz back to punt. Calhoun leading 14-8. The hike was a little high, but Poltz gets it away. Ball's going to be taken on a short pickup that time by one of the Trojans. And the man catching the punt was Ty Malcolmson. Malcolmson's going to give the Trojans very good field position. They say it's about the 30-yard line, 1st and 10. Kind of hard to tell from here. There's no numbers on the field because that darn sprayer's not working. Andy Phelps said he apologizes. They got one ordered, but it's back ordered. 1st and 10 with 4:50 left in the first half. Trojans with a chance to get it over 40 and have a running clock in the second half. Moore sends a man off the sidelines, and that will be a penalty, illegal participation, as you can't break the huddle and then leave there, so it'll move it back 5 to the 35-yard line. It'll bring up a 1st and 15 as the Trojans will pick up their second penalty of the ball game. Moore was trying to get the man off the field. That was Evan Bell. Sideline official is trying to explain to the referee what happened there, and let's see, they're going to discuss it. Penalty's already been assessed, but Doug Elledge comes over from the sidelines, and the referee said, I don't care. We're going to assess the 5-yard penalty and move on. Clock won't start till they hike the ball for the first time. 1st and 15 from the 35-yard line. Mueller, the quarterback. Setbacks in Walker. No, Caden Moore is going to get the hike to Walker. He'll hand it off as he's going to be hit very hard down to the 31-yard line. Gain of 4 on the play for Walker, and it'll bring up a 2nd down and 6. Like to me, they hiked the ball directly to Caden Moore that time. Little wildcat. Mueller not in there, I don't believe, at this point. Now maybe he's coming in. I believe he is. Caden Moore took it on the wildcat that last time. A little different look. Nope, they're in the wildcat again. Caden Moore in the pistol. He'll keep it himself on the left-hand side. Run the ball forward. Tackled after a short gain of the play. Gets it inside the 30 down to about the 26-yard line. Look like a penalty flag. See who it's assessed against. The official looks at the other side to the main scoreboard. Now he's walking quite a ways to the sideline. Illegal shift against Triopia will move the ball back 5 yards, back to the 36, and bring up a 2nd and 11, as we'll replay the down. 4:03 left in the half. They should start the clock after the penalty's been assessed. Fred Steinway sits the ball back around the 36, and as soon as he gets it set, we'll get the clock moving again. Now he drops the ball. Fumble on Steinway. One of the Pleasant Hill Wolves bends down, picks it up. Steinway hasn't set the ball back down. They start the clock. I'll be darned. That's kind of interesting. Steinway better get out of the way. They're going to run a play. Mueller, the quarterback now. Got a man early in motion. Mueller back to pass. Looks to the left. Can't find anything. Now throws it with a man wide open and catches the ball way down close to the goal line. What? Snow. Snow with the catch. There's something down in the middle of the field, right in the middle of the field. I think it's Steinway's towel. Down to the 10-yard line, a 26-yard pass and another first down. So 26 yards on the pass, 39 yards. Snow's got 39 on the passes too. Triopia runs it on the right side. Like he's going to gain about 3 is more on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 7. From the 7, Moore now with 76 yards. Triopia quick to the goal, to the line again at the 3:10 mark. Handed off on the left-hand side. That is Booth going in from the 7-yard line. Looks like there's a penalty flag on the field. Steinway's towel still back here at about the 35. Holding against Triopia, so that'll be a 10-yard penalty. They picked up 35 yards in penalties on 4 calls. That's going to take the ball back to the 17-yard line, where it'll be 2nd and 17. Goal to go at the 3:02 mark. Penalize them a couple more times, might be able to keep them out of the end zone. Calhoun leads 14-8 over Beardstown after 1 quarter. Fred may get his towel yet. Yep. Somebody else will probably pick it up for him. 3:02 left in the half. Why isn't the clock running? It should be. Clock should be running right now after the penalty success. I don't know why it's not. Hand the ball on the left-hand side. Looks like it's Booth or Cordell Walker. Oh. Murphy's the ball carrier. Gets it down to the 15-yard line, so Murphy's going to pick up a couple. Third and goal from the 6. He's going to pick up more than that, as he picked up 11 on the play. Triopia starts Walker in motion. They pitch it out to Walker. And a little trick play. Yep, Cordell Walker wanted to throw the halfback pass, but he did not get a chance to get that one away. And that'll stop the clock with 2:23 left in the half. Not surprised they're running a trick play on that one. Up 35-0 before the half. No playoffs for either one of these teams this year. Triopia could get to 4 wins, but I don't think that'll be enough for them to make it. Mueller hands the ball to Walker. Nope. Tries to get a ball across the middle. Rolling with it is Booth. Booth will be stopped short. Now on the 4th down, it will go to the Pleasant Hill Wolves as their defense is held at the 2:17 mark of the half. Good job by the Wolves. Hope you'll stay tuned for the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. Carnes Communications, 285-5400 for all your U.S. Cellular phone needs and accessories. Stop by the corner of Axon. That's Jackson and Washington Street during the picking days. Dolbear, the quarterback. 1st and 10. Hands the ball across the middle. Like it'll be Johnson. Rolling off the pack. And we'll see where they set the ball. Freddie picked up his towel. He did. Somebody did. Looks like they're going to gain a couple of yards on the play and they'll bring up a 2nd and 8. Oh, they're going to give him 3 on the play. That'll way. 1:48 left in the half here on Central Illinois Sports. Got a good one tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Central A&M takes on Camp Point Central. From Camp Point Central. Dolbear hands the ball off on the left-hand side. Not much running room. And Triopia calls a timeout. I'll be darned. Timeout on the field. We'll take it too. 35-0. Triopia before the half. We're back with more after this.
Welcome to Westtown Ford, serving Central and West Central Illinois. When you're shopping for a new vehicle, we believe you need a comfortable ambiance, dynamic selection of vehicles, competitive options for financing, and high-quality service to feel confident and stress-free throughout the car buying process. At Westtown Ford, you will find just that, a great selection of Ford models and a team that will make the process as smooth as possible. Westtown Ford Lincoln in Jacksonville, just 30 minutes away from high prices.
For nearly 40 years.
Triopia called the timeout, stopped the clock with 1:34 left in a 3rd and 4 situation for the Wolves. And the Wolves will face a 3rd and 4. Triopia leading 35-0 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. And it looks like there is YouTube for BC Hornet Sports. One of the fans was wrong. It's 6-0 Greenfield Northwestern, so our score is right now. Wolves need 4 yards. Dolbear keeps it himself, breaks across the middle. Carter Dolbear. And it appears he's got enough for a first down. Give him 5 on the play and another first down for the Wolves with 1:25 and counting left in the half. It doesn't look like Triopia wants a timeout now, as the Wolves will have the ball 1st and 10. Oh, let's see, 40, 30, looks like about the 22-yard line. Wolves with the ball, 1st and 10. Dolbear's going to keep it himself on the left-hand side. He's a tough little character, is Carter Dolbear. Falls forward, gains about 3 on the play, brings up a 2nd and 7. I think he became a Frenchman just a minute ago. I heard the PA announcer call him Dolbear. Dolbear. Been Dolbear as long as I can remember, if you're from Barrie or Pleasant Hill, but Dolbear. Ross Thomas getting a little bit of foreign language 101 in there. 30 seconds left in the half. Pleasant Hill with time for another play. Dolbear will work the ball on the left-hand side, and he'll be tackled. Looks like they're calling a fumble on the play. At least the Trojans are, and so are the officials. A fumble, and Triopia is going to take the ball right around the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. With 20 seconds left in the half. 35-0. Trojans could take a knee here and go into halftime up 35-0, or they could run a play and try to get to that 40-point mark before the half. Looks like the Trojans are going to run a play at the 20.9-second mark. The ball's just inside of the 20 here. About the 21-yard line, possibly. Looks like Caden Moore's going to run the Wildcat. He runs it on the right side, throws a little short pass. Man's going to be tackled after about a 3-yard gain. That's Booth, I do believe. And Triopia's going to call the timeout. So we're going to keep it right here, Jason. Ball's going to be at the 17-yard line after a 3-yard gain. It'll bring up a 2nd down and about 7. Triopia calls the timeout. It gives us time to tell you about some of our network sponsors, like the Pike County Express. Pike County Express, of course, comes out every Wednesday on the newsstands near you. Trash Queen Scoreboard. Pike, Adams, Scott, and Morgan County Trash Queen, 217-320-4320 for the Trash Queen. Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper, serving Pike County since 1991. Check it out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you. 2nd down, 6 yards to go, 14 seconds left in the half. I think Triopia's still got one more timeout if they decide to take it. Running the Wildcat with Caden Moore in the pistol formation. Starts Booth in motion. Wants to give it to him. Now we've got a penalty flag, and it looks like Triopia having a little trouble with the Wildcat and an illegal procedure and a 5-yard penalty, another. That's going to take the ball back to the 22 and make it a 2nd and 12. Toward me, I'd let the clock start, and let it run out, and go to halftime and regroup. Let's see what they're going to do here. Put the ball down and start the clock. That's what they can do. After the penalty, that should start the clock. Start the clock. We still haven't started the clock. I don't know why he's waiting. After the penalty, you start the clock, but he didn't that time. Now they'll hand the ball off to Walker, and he's going to be tackled by a host of Wolves. And a timeout. That only took 2.4 seconds. I'll be darned. And a timeout for Triopia. We'll take the 30-second break. The last 10 seconds coming your way. Trojans lead at 35-0 over the Wolves. Back after this.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Trojans have taken their last time out. They started on the 20-yard line, then they're back to the 22, and they're in a 3rd and 14 after losing a couple more yards on that last play. Should be out to the 24-yard line and trying to get that final score before the half, leading 35-0. 2 wideouts on the left-hand side, 3 on the right side, in a pistol formation. Now Moore trying to run for his life, wants to throw it across the middle, tosses it up, and it's going to be knocked down, incomplete, and that's going to bring up a 4th and 14 from the 24. Now stop the clock with 3 seconds left before the half. Really wanting to get that last score. They lead 35-0 here, 5 touchdowns and 5 extra points. They've had a pretty complete first half, couple turnovers by the Wolves, but the Wolves really in the last couple of series on defense have played some really nice defense. Damon Emmerich at Great River Bank here to help you with your auto, residential, and commercial loan needs. Give him a call at 285-4404. Mueller back under center. Hands the ball in the double handoff. They give the ball to Booth on the outside, trying to run across the middle. Got some running room, but he'll be tackled short of the goal line. He's going to gain about 6 on the play, and that's going to complete the first half. So, at halftime on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show, it's the Trojans leading the Wolves 35-0 at halftime. We'll be back to tell you about stats and more after this timeout on Central Illinois Sports.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. It's time to say Pepsi, please, at your local county market. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market, your best value for delicious drinks to get ready for every game. Stop by your local county market to pick up your favorite Pepsi products today. Stock up for your next family get-together. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market for the best price around on all your Pepsi products. You love them and they've got them at County Market. Stop by today and say Pepsi, please, at your local county market. Few things compare to Camp Point Central's fans' dedication to the Panthers. The same can be said about Channel and the farmers they serve. You see, unlike other seed companies, they don't have salesmen. With Channel, you get the advantage of a dedicated Channel seedsman, a trusted year-round advisor who can provide the right recommendations for your fields. It's their hands-on approach that truly sets them apart. Customized service, expert advice, elite seed management products. Find your Channel seedsman at channel.com or contact local district sales manager Matt Hughes at 217-242-8852. Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Carls, Nathan Jansen, and Brad Wellman. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Well, I guess along with senior night, they're doing homecoming tonight here at Triopia also with just a week left. So a late homecoming for us, 35-0 here at halftime. Excuse me, in favor of Triopia on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. Carnes Communication, your halftime sponsor and your local U.S. Cellular agent located in Pittsfield. They have the phones and accessories, personalized service, and more. Stop by the corner of Washington and Jackson in Pittsfield or call 285-5400 for Carnes Communications. Well, here in the first half, Triopia was able to score 5 times. They would score on a 13-yard pass play to Ryan Snow. A kick after by Cade Moore was good as Mueller found the distance. It was 7-0 at the 6:43 mark of the first quarter. At the 5:32 mark, after an onside kick, it was a run by Murphy from 4 yards out. The kick after was good, and it was 14-0 Triopia. Cordell Walker would run it in from 9 yards out at the 3:09 mark after a bad hike from center on a punt by the Wolves. The kick after was good, and it was 21-0. Then it was Caden Moore on a 6-yard run at the 6:40 mark of the second quarter. The kick after by Moore was good, 28-0. And the final score would come on a Struby 30-yard fumble recovery. The kick after was good, and that's our halftime score of 35-0. For the Wolves, 8 yards on 3 carries for Aiden Johnson, 5 yards on DeCorian Dolbear on 1 carry. Carter Dolbear carried the ball 6 times for 18 yards, and Brian Poltz had a negative 16 yards because of a 27-yard bad hike from center on a punt, and he finishes with a negative 16 yards at the end of the first half on 5 carries. 17 carries for 20 total yards, 0 for 2 passing, 2 first downs for the Wolves. They were whistled for 19 yards in penalties on 3 calls. Triopia had 31 carries, 184 yards in the first half. They were 4 of 5 passing with a touchdown pass of 13 yards from Mueller to Snow. So at 226 total yards in the first half, they would get 11 first downs. Snow had both the big catches in the first half for 39 yards total. And Mueller would also complete a 2-yard pass to Booth and a 9-yard pass to Booth for 9 total yards for him in the first half. They were whistled for 40 yards in penalties individually, 50 yards on 6 carries for Brandon Booth. Also 76 yards for Caden Moore on 10 carries. A -2 yards for Jake Mueller as he had to pick up a couple of fumbles and fall on them. Cordell Walker's run the ball 9 times for 39 yards, and Evan Murphy's carried the ball twice, one of them for a touchdown for 17 total yards. Jake Mueller, once again, 4 of 5, 42 yards, no interceptions, no turnovers by the Trojans, and they lead at 35-0 here at halftime on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. The Trash Queen scoreboard, 35-0 in favor of the Trojans here at halftime. Jason Hetzler, Jack Hall bringing you the action. We'll come back and tell you about some other scores in the area and more. We'll take a 3-minute timeout. Hope you'll stay tuned on Central Illinois Sports, reminding you action tomorrow at 12:25 as we'll bring you Central A&M playing Camp Point Central from the Panthers' home field on Central Illinois Sports. Charlie will also have Porta hosting Pittsfield at Porta tomorrow at 11 o'clock on an early start there. Stay tuned. More comes your way. 35-0 Trojans lead the Wolves here at halftime. We're back with more after these.
TJ's Truck Service is proud to serve the area with a complete truck hauling service. They offer grain, rock, fertilizer, seed, and liquid fertilizer hauling for you. TJ's Truck Service Incorporated would like to wish the Panthers a safe and successful season and recognize the senior boys and coaching staff for their leadership and hard work. TJ's Truck Service Incorporated for the long haul and the short one too, 217-617-6667. Griffin's Signs in Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy. Griffin's Signs in Time is a full-service sign company that can complete any project from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the right direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition to potential customers. Put the right sign in your customer's mind with Griffin's Signs in Time. Quincy, call 217-228-7470. The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517. Helena Agra of Camp Point, Illinois is a proud sponsor of the broadcast of Camp Point Central football. For all your seed, fertilizer, and ag chemical needs, the experts at Helena Agra, Brian Obert, Dustin Roskamp, are the guys to call. Let them show you the best seed, fertilizer, and ag chemicals to make your farming operation a success. Call 217-593-7761. That's 217-593-7761 for Helena Agra. Helena Agra says, go Panthers! Where do you go before the game, during the game, or after the game? It's Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point. They invite you to stop by after the game tonight. They'll have a limited menu of food for 30 minutes after the game. Join them on Mondays 4 to 11, kitchen open till 9. Closed Tuesdays. Wednesdays they feature smoked meat. Try the wings, the best around. For a cold drink and great food, it's Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point on the south side of the track. Stop by before the game, during the game, or after the game at Jersey's in Camp Point.
If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stays on track. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome back on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. Well, they're having homecoming here tonight, and so they've got homecoming court for the Triopia Trojans, for the Virginia Redbirds, and I think for the Meredosia Chambersburg Indians. So when you co-op with three of them, they've got football players out there in courts from a lot of different places, and the football players are out here being recognized with the girls, and congratulations to all of them. This is the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. Once again, Carnes Communication, your local U.S. Cellular location in Pittsfield. They have the phones and accessories with personalized service. Stop by the corner of Washington and Jackson in Pittsfield. 285-5400 for Carnes Communication. As we told you, we'll have football action again tomorrow, 11 o'clock. It'll be Petersburg Porta hosting the Pittsfield Sockies. Sockies trying to get to 4-4 on the season. Play Williamsville in their last week, and so that'll be a tough one. But, to be 4-5, big improvement for the Sockies, and they might make the playoffs at 4-5. They're talking about some 4-5 teams being able to make it. The Panthers of Camp Point Central, who are 6-1 on the season and have won the North Conference, will play Central A&M as North Green was not able to field a team. And what a game that ought to be at 1 o'clock tomorrow. We'll be celebrating the 10th anniversary of the 2011 team. We'll have interviews with Garrett Kessner and Nathan Knuffman and many of the players on that team. That's one of the finest football teams I've ever seen, back when they were a 2A football team and they were having to play against people like Mendota, Spring Valley Hall, Princeton, and more, and we followed them all over. And my goodness, what a team that was. Of course, Nathan Knuffman kicked for 4 years for Western Illinois University. Here, a 35-0 Trojan lead over the Pleasant Hill Western Wolves. We're going to take a timeout. We'll come back and talk more here at halftime on homecoming at Triopia and Senior Night. More comes your way after these.
Williams Auto Sales, 439 North 3rd in Quincy is your headquarters for quality used vehicles. Shop their 439 North 3rd location Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 and Saturdays 9 to 2. Check out their inventory of WilliamsAutoSalesQuincy.com or call Tony the Truck Guy at 217-223-3325. Williams Auto Sales, 439 North 3rd in Quincy, wishing the Panthers the best of luck this year. Give them a call at 217-223-3325. Williams Auto Sales. Brian Dickhout Trucking, LLC has been in business since 1995. Brian Dickhout Trucking offers hauling of liquid and dry fertilizer, grain, rock, feed, lime, with local and long-distance hauling. Brian Dickhout Trucking is located at 1878 East 2100 Street, Camp Point. Call them at 217-257-8302. That's 257-8302. Long dumps, short dumps, hoppers, and tanks. When you need it hauled, trust the experts at Brian Dickhout Trucking, LLC in Camp Point. They deliver. Dear Western Grain Service is your progressive feed and grain resource for Western Illinois. They offer a full range of feed products for all species and many grain merchandising opportunities with locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Western Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461 or on the web at dearwesterngrain.com. Press Yours on You would like to thank everyone in our community for your support in the past 15 years. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space with spirit wear for Unity Mustangs, Liberty Eagles, Brown County Hornets, and our hometown Central Panthers. Businesses, let us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. We are excited to now offer lasered hat patches. With limitations on attendance to local sporting events, we are excited to help bring you this game. Press Yours on You, 506 Westwood, Camp Point, Illinois.
Together we build. Together we build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities to fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
It's time for the fall banquet for Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes. It'll be held in Jacksonville on the 17th of October at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we want you to be a table host. It'll be held at Waters Edge Winery in Jacksonville. Featured speaker will be Dan Mears, Kansas City Chiefs mascot, the KC Wolf. He's got a great message for you, and we want you to be there. Tables of 6 or 8 for table hosts are ready now. Go to westernilfca.org for more information. Hope to see you at the banquet on the 17th of October at 4 o'clock at Waters Edge Winery in Jacksonville for Western Illinois FCA.
Well, we're back here at halftime on the Carnes Communication USA with your halftime show, and I have to tell you, probably of all the years of broadcasting, it's the first time I've seen 3 homecoming queens and 3 homecoming kings because Meridosha Chambersburg has one from Virginia for the Redbirds and one for the Triopia Trojans, and so they've all been introduced here at halftime. Triopia leads at 35-0 over the Pleasant Hill Western Wolves here at halftime. Real Net and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport. Real Net and Twine is your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and so much more. Stop by and see them or call them at 285-5013. During the Pickens days, go out to Real Net and Twine. Also, Pike County Concrete. When you're in need of concrete for your next job, give Pike County Concrete a call at 217-285-5548 in Pittsfield and in Jacksonville. Well, let's go back and see if we can pick up some scores from around the area as we'll go to the WIVC football page and see what we can find out is going on. Of course, Carrollton and Minden will play tomorrow. West Central and Route are playing here, and it's 9-6 West Central at halftime over Route in a game much closer than I probably expected it to be. West Central, of course, has been one of the dominating teams in the area. We've got a 14-0 Greenfield Northwestern lead over Brown County with 6:01 left in the half in a game that started at 7:30 this evening. And also an update, Beardstown leads Calhoun 15-14 at halftime at Beardstown. The Camp Point Central A&M game will be tomorrow, of course. We can also check in on Major League Baseball action this evening. The Boston Red Sox are leading the Houston Astros 2-1 at the top of the third inning in that game, first game of a best-of-7 series. And tomorrow it'll be Boston and Houston playing at 3:20. The Dodgers play the Braves at 7:08 tomorrow night. Dodgers moved on in a 2-1 victory on a controversial check swing to end that game last night, but they win it 3-2 over the Giants, two teams that won 106 and 107 games respectively. Of course, we'll have football action tomorrow, the NCAA football action. And tonight on a Friday night, Marshall is beating North Texas 42-7. Clemson over Syracuse 14-7 in the third quarter there. Oregon and California play at 9:30 tonight. Ken Wilson from Virginia, Illinois, who played for the Virginia Redbirds, is the linebacker coach for the Oregon Ducks. 9:30 tonight, San Diego State rated 24th. The Ducks are rated 9th. San Diego State, the 24th rated team, takes on San Jose State. Tomorrow it'll be Texas A&M, the 21-ranked team. That's the team that knocked off Alabama, I do believe, last week. They play Missouri tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Yale at Connecticut. Michigan State takes on Indiana at 11 o'clock tomorrow. Rutgers and Northwestern. Ohio and Buffalo. Auburn and Arkansas tomorrow. Nebraska and Minnesota in Big Ten action. Let's see, Oklahoma State takes on number 25 Texas tomorrow. Purdue plays at number 2 Iowa. Iowa rated second in the nation. Georgia's the number 1 rated team. They'll play at 2:30 tomorrow, hosting Kentucky in action there. Bowling Green will take on Northern Illinois tomorrow. Let's see if we can find a couple other scores games I'm looking for. Looks like Illinois must have the week off. Army takes on Wisconsin tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. In other Big Ten action also. Well, that's going to do it for our scoreboard at halftime here. We're going to come back and tell you more as we get ready for the second half. Triopia leads the Pleasantville Western Wolves 35-0 here at halftime on Central Illinois Sports. More comes your way after these.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help you build a strategy to help your finances keep up with your needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois for a face-to-fact appointment. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. At Lanham Chiropractic, their mission is to ensure that they guide each patient to the possibility and enjoyment of a healthier you. Dr. Chris Lanham works together with each patient to identify the cause of the chiropractic issue and address it through chiropractic care, proper nutrition, and natural supplements, all while utilizing honest and trusting communication. If you're looking for a hands-on chiropractor who's proud to call this area home, call Dr. Chris Lanham at Lanham Chiropractic in Pittsfield at 217-285-6300.
For all those hard-working diesel engines and combines, tractors, and trucks, Logan Ag recommends PowerMax Premium Diesel Fuel. Logan Ag PowerMax Diesel is packed with multifunctional additives which help clean the fuel system, extend filter life, add lubricity, and restore horsepower. You might even notice reduced fuel consumption. You get it all in Logan PowerMax Premium Diesel. Logan Ag, serving agriculture since 1962.
Pikeland Motors, located on the east side of the square in Pittsfield, is the place to go for your next new or used vehicle purchase. Plus, they have great service after the sale. Call Pikeland Motors at 285-2196. And after your trip to Pikeland with that new vehicle, head on down to the Riverbank in Florence. Great steak night every Thursday night. The drinks are cold, the food is hot at the Riverbank in Florence, on the banks of the Illinois River, and sometimes in it. Thanks to Doug Daniel and Riverbank and Pikeland Motors for sponsoring tonight's broadcast.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Illini Community Hospital is committed to providing high-quality specialty care close to home. We are pleased to welcome Dr. William Severino, urologist, and Dr. Mark Mount, ear, nose, and throat physician, to the consulting physician clinic team at the Castile Center. Specialty care is also provided for orthopedics, cardiology, podiatry, obstetrics, oncology, and more. Learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org or call 217-285-2113, extension 3950 to schedule an appointment.
B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service is the best local choice. Phone 217-285-2856. They offer all types of HVAC services on all units. B&R can also service commercial refrigeration units, freezers, coolers. B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service. If you're not, they make you cool. Right now as we head to winter, get your heating units checked out. 285-2856. B&R Heating and Cooling in Pittsfield.
Thank you to Jason Hetzler for keeping us in line here at halftime, getting all those commercials running and everything's rolling along. I don't know what in the world I can do without him. He's been such a blessing throughout the season, and we've still got some things to come yet. Trying to get some things worked out on the postseason as the IHSA wanting to charge an exorbitant amount of money for us to be able to broadcast, so we're trying to get all that figured out. They're asking us $250 for a first-round playoff game and $325 for every game after that. So we're going to negotiate that a little bit, see what we can come up with, because I don't think we can afford to spend quite that much on each playoff game. But we'll be here to cover them for you, don't you worry. Beardstown leading Calhoun at halftime 15-14, and Greenfield Northwestern with a 22-0 lead over Brown County at halftime in their contest. And a 9-6 West Central lead over Route at halftime in a game that's pretty tight. Route's come to play tonight, apparently. And here it's 35-0 in favor of Triopia over the Pleasantville Western Wolves. The Moose Lodge 420, check out their Friday night meals right now at the Moose Lodge 420. The food's hot, the drinks are cold. New menu items each week, and they'll have pork chops tomorrow in the drive-thru. LSSD Trucking and 3D Leasing offers you great trucking. 217-285-2808. Trucking for all your needs. See the Dunham boys and their professional staff. And Waters Concrete. Tim Waters offering quality concrete for your next build. Driveways, decorative patios, anything with concrete. Tim and the Waters gang can take care of that. 309-252-1052. Western getting the kickoff as we start the second half. Also remind you, on Sunday at 4 o'clock at Waters Edge Winery, we will have the FCA banquet in Jacksonville. You're welcome to come to that. Dan Mead, who is the mascot for the Kansas City Wolves, the Kansas City Chiefs. He's a Wolf, not a Chief, and he'll be our speaker at 4 o'clock. Come on out and have dinner with us. We'd love to have you. Triopia will kick off to start the second half, and they'll back up, and it'll be Caden Moore kicking off to the Wolves, who've got 7 guys up quite a ways up on the line. They're going to pooch the ball, and Triopia is going to give the ball to the Wolves in very good field position as the Wolves fall on it. The man to fall on the ball that time was Gavin Coy doing a nice job. And it's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Wolves at their own 49-yard line, just underway here in the second half. Wolves have the ball. Their quarterback is Carter Dolbear. And Holcomb brings the play in from the sidelines. Their center, Reese Thompson, brings them up to the line of scrimmage. Dolbear, the quarterback. Twin setbacks in Aiden Johnson and also J.T. Walston. They start DeCorian Dolbear. He'll turn the corner and be tackled after a 1-yard gain. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 9 from about the 50-yard line, just underway in the second half. Gavin Coy will bring the play in from the sidelines as he'll replace Holcomb. And see what we got set up. Dolbear under center. Barks out the signal, starts a man in motion. They fake the ball, give it across the middle to Walston. Nope, not Walston on the play, my mistake. Ball taken away for a minute. Johnson had it. It'll take it out to about the 47-yard line. So it'll bring up a third down and about 5.5, 6 yards to go. The Wolves looking to get the first down here. They've picked up a couple in the ball game. Need to get the ball to about the 45-yard line or so, about the 43, in fact. Dolbear back to pass, across the middle. Throws a nice pass, got a man open, and he couldn't control the football. Looked like Carsey was the intended receiver. And the incomplete pass went through his hands that time. Carsey will come out. Back into the ball game is Gavin Coy. Will the Wolves line up in punt formation, or are they going to go for it? Looks like Pulse is going wide to the right, so they're going to go for it here. On a fourth down and a short 6. Dolbear, single setback with a wing, throws it across the middle. Pulse catches the ball, tackled by a couple of Trojans. He'll be brought down after about a 1-yard gain on the play. And it will be a 1st and 10 going the other way as the Wolves didn't pick up enough for the first down. So the ball from the Triopia on their own 46-yard line, 1st and 10, leading 35-0 at the 10:32 mark of the third quarter. Here comes Mueller and company. Twin setbacks in Moore and Walker. They start Booth in motion. Give the ball to Walker across the middle. He's got some running room. After being hit close to a first down, Walker's going to get the ball all the way down to the 44-yard line, and that should be enough for a first down. It'll be a 1st and 10. Now that's enough for a first down. And Cordell Walker will pick up another 10. 48 yards on the night for him. Now call it 49. 12th first down for Triopia. 10 minutes left in the third quarter. Trojans lead at 35-0. They give the ball to Booth on the outside. Dolbear had the man turned in the corner. Booth on his feet, still on his feet. Lead blockers out there. Going to be brought down after a big gain. Then a penalty flag comes down, and that could be a face mask. Where the flag was thrown. Could be a hold on one of the blockers out there, but looked like a face mask penalty. Ball's inside the 20-yard line, down to about the 17. Or did they call a horse collar on that play? 6 plus 33 is 39 yards. And Booth picks up nice yardage on the play. He's up to 89 yards on the night. Well, you wouldn't call a horse collar after the play, I wouldn't think. Yeah, it'll be half the distance to the goal line, I do believe. Like it's 1st and goal from the 8 is what they say. For Triopia, looking to get that 40-point spread. They give the ball to Moore across the middle. He falls forward across the 5 down to about the 4-yard line. Moore's up to 80 yards on the night. Jones in on the tackle. The freshman in there. Carter Jones, just a freshman. 5'10", 205. Here come the Trojans with 9 minutes left third quarter, leading 35-0. Mueller the quarterback. They give the ball inside to Moore. He falls forward to about the 1. He'll pick up 3 on the play. And it will be a third down and about goal to go from about the 1, I do believe. Clock ticks down under 9 minutes. Mueller, the quarterback. Under center. Hands the ball to Moore. Fighting into the end zone for the touchdown is Caden Moore. And he makes it a 41-0 ball game. After the 1-yard run by Moore, it comes here in the third quarter. Makes it a 40-point spread, 41-0 at the 8:41 mark. The significance of that is the clock will run continually, except for injuries, touchdowns, and timeouts. Caden Moore will be in to kick. He's a perfect 5 for 5 back there kicking. Booth holds it. The penalty flag comes down. Looks like Moore's going to have to kick it a little farther. Illegal procedure. Illegal shift against the Trojans. I don't know why somebody would have shifted on an extra point, but they did. Move the ball back 5 yards, and Moore's going to have to kick the ball from the 15 now. He'll move it back about 5 yards. He's a good kicker. Moore could do some kicking in college, I think, with the boot he's got there. So the extra point will be from a little farther out. Let's see if Moore can make it a perfect 6 for 6. 41-0, trying to make it a 42-0 count. And then on the next kickoff, the clock will run continually. Booth is the holder. So the senior holds for the senior in Caden Moore. Saw a lot of people at the IC homecoming last weekend. The kick is up, and it is no good. Timeout on the field. We'll take it too. 41-0. Triopia with the lead. The kickoff comes your way after this.
This is Cammie and Joe. They are the sales force for CASCOM Business and Residential Services. You may see them in your community, offering deals and services from CASCOM. At CASCOM, we understand your concerns about potential scams. Our courteous and professional sales team will always present identification when visiting with you. If for any reason you have questions or concerns, please contact us at 1-800-252-1799.
Thanks, and we'll be seeing you.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Well, it's 41-0 in favor of Triopia here, so we'll have a running clock here at 15-14. Beardstown leading Calhoun at halftime. 22-0 Greenfield Northwestern over Brown County at halftime. Now a 15-6 lead for West Central over Route at the end of the third quarter in their contest. Moore will be the man kicking off. You would think that they would kick it long this time. We'll see if that is true. How about that? Mike Schultz gets fired from the Cardinals. Could you believe it? I was a bit shocked. Moore kicks it off, and it's a short kick taken off by Decorian Dolbear, who's going to be tackled after he crosses the 35 out to the 37-yard line. And that's where the Wolves will have it 1st and 10, some of their better field position of the day. Okay, let's go back and check on Major League Baseball. 3-1 Boston in the bottom of the third inning with Houston batting. Can the Red Sox pull the surprise? Boy, they had to fight to get into the playoffs, and they did a great job taking out the Tampa Bay squad, the Bay Rays, as I like to call them. Tampa Bay Rays. Wide out to the left-hand side is Gavin Coy. Man in motion. They'll pitch the ball on the outside. Trying to turn the corner is Johnson. He'll be tackled after a short gain on the play. Johnson will gain a couple of yards. Johnson with 14 yards and 5 carries on the night. That'll bring up a second down, 8 yards to go from about the 38, 39-yard line with 7:28 and counting left in the third quarter on a continuous clock, 41-0. That old sneeze kind of snuck up on me. I didn't even feel it coming. Jason Hetzler's got a Yankee hat on. I don't know. We didn't know about that until tonight. Pultz in motion, gets a pitch on the outside, turns the corner, and is hit hard by a host of Triopia tacklers. More in on the tackle with others. Triopia and Minden showed us what good tacklers they are. Pultz going to pick up about a yard, and it'll bring up a third down and about 7 to go. Oh, Jason. Jason doesn't like talk much, but I'll tell you what, he says some pretty clever things. His wife's taught him some good sayings, I think. Third down, 7 yards to go for the Wolves at the 6:25 mark. Little lateral pass to Pultz. Pultz got some good running yards, and boy, he carries the line of scrimmage all the way out to the 45-yard line. He was hit at about the 42, and he carried Triopia Trojans down the field. That's going to bring up a 4th and 1. Will the Wolves go for it? No reason not to go for it in this situation, I think. Ball on the 45. Wolves looking for a yard to get the first down and maintain control of the ball. They've got a couple of first downs on the night, and they will go for it. Carter Dolbear has proven that he can go right up the middle. Now the Trojans go with a 6-man front on the line, 10 men in the box. They give the ball on the handoff. Nope, Dolbear's going to keep it, and he's got enough for the first down, I do believe. Well, there's some hard hitting going on in there. Wow. In a 41-0 game, I tell you, some people are really getting fired up out there. Aiden Nethery was in there. That is a first down as Dolbear picks up 2 on the play. He's got 20 yards, third first down of the ball game for the Wolves. Pleasant Hill Western. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 seniors it looks like on the team possibly. And a little counter play, do the Wolves. Pick up a couple of yards on the play. Will the ball carrier. That's Aiden Johnson. Johnson picks up a couple on the play. He's got 16 yards in 6 carries on the night. Second down to about 7 for the squad from Pleasant Hill at the 4:35 mark of the third quarter. Running clock here, 41-0 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Dolbear sets him in motion on a single wing. Wants to keep it himself. Crosses the 50-yard line down to the 49. He'll gain a couple of more on the play and bring up a 3rd and 5. 22 yards for Dolbear now. Third down, 5 yards to go. 4 minutes left, third quarter. Triopia leading at 41-0 here. West Central broke out to a little bit bigger lead in their contest. We'll update you on some of those scores as we go along. Dolbear sets the line of scrimmage. Starts Pultz in motion. Gives it to the fullback, Walston. He'll fall forward for a yard, and it'll bring up a 4th and 4 from the 44-yard line. Or the 49-yard line, I should say. Triopia territory, 4th and about 5 yards to go. Call it about 4.5 as they move the box a little bit closer to the first down area. Here come the Wolves. Might want to try a hard count as hard as Triopia's coming after it. 5-man front. They got everybody standing up. Now they go into a 3-point stance. Start Pultz in motion. Pitch it outside to Pultz. Turns the corner. Head of steam. Got the first down and more, I do believe, as he falls forward. Nice run by Pultz on the play. Brian Pultz, the 6'3", 178-pound senior. And he's going to pick up 6 on the play and another first down for the Wolves. Down to the 43-yard line, a 1st and 10. Wolves pick up another first down, their 5th of the ball game. Pultz now a -9 yards because he had that 27-yard loss on the punt play. He's had some good running since then. Man in motion. Across the middle, quick hitter. Tries to hit Pultz. Ball not picked off as diving for it that time was one of the Trojans. That was Evan Murphy. Little quick hitter across the middle. Couldn't get it to fall. 6 passes on the night for the Trojans. They've completed 1. Now they'll bring the ball back to the line of scrimmage, and it'll bring up a 2nd down and 10 from the 43. Just over 2 minutes. We'll be under 2 minutes here in the third quarter. 12 on the play clock. 1:55 on the game clock. Dolbear under center with a single wing on the left-hand side. In fact, they're in a double wing. They'll start the man in motion, and Johnson tries to turn the corner, beats the defensive man, head of steam. Johnson falls forward. Johnson had a nice run on that play. Good block by DeCorian Dolbear on the play also. They'll get it out to the 40. That'll be a gain of 3 and bring up a 3rd down and 7. Johnson's had 19 tough yards on the night. Bringing a play in from the sideline is Gavin Coy. He'll spread out to the left-hand side. Wide out to the right is Johnson and Holcomb. Carter Dolbear under center with a single setback behind him. Throw a little quick pass across the middle, and the ball was incomplete as Johnson couldn't hang on to it that time. It was a forward pass, and it'll bring up a 4th down and 7 from the 40. Does not stop the clock with 40 seconds left in the quarter. DeCorian Dolbear will bring the play in. DeCorian, just a junior, 5'10", 145 pounds. See him on the basketball court along with Aiden Johnson. McCurley, I thought maybe would see him on the football field, but do not. Pulse wide out on the left-hand side in the slot. Dolbear, a little quick hitter, hits DeCorian Dolbear. He'll fall forward and gain about 3 on the play, but that'll be short of the 1st down, and the Trojans will have it 1st and 10. That should be the end of the third quarter, and it will be after 3 quarters. It's a 41-0 Triopia lead over the Pleasantville Western Wolves. Fourth quarter play-by-play comes your way in a minute.
Are you searching for some meaning in life? Are you searching for a loving place to be accepted? If so, we would love for you to join us to take the next step in your life's journey together with us at Pittsfield Church of the Nazarene. Here at PCN, we're a group of real people looking to build real relationships as we journey together to experience real encounters with God. Join us online or in person at 227 West Washington in Pittsfield, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m., online on our Facebook page or YouTube channel.
Pike Feeds is a locally owned and operated feed mill in Pittsfield. We know and understand the passion you have for your livestock. That's why for the past 30 years, we've served our customers with quality products such as premixes, supplements, and complete feeds for multiple livestock species. Pike Feeds in-house nutritionists will create a nutritional program to ensure maximum performance of your operation. Stop by 1250 West Washington Street, Pittsfield, or call 217-285-5656.
Well, after 3 quarters, Triopia leads Pleasantville Western 41-0. Triopia will have the ball 1st and 10 from the 37 as we move to the fourth quarter. 22-0 Greenfield Northwestern over a Brown County squad playing short with a lot of injuries. Beardstown now leading 22-14 over Calhoun. And 2 people in motion, illegal procedure against the Trojans. Will be their 7th penalty of the night for 58 total yards. Beardstown up 22-14 after Calhoun led 14-8 in that ball game. Tomorrow, Camp Point Central takes on Central A&M. A 5-yard penalty. Hope you'll stay tuned for the Illini Community Hospital postgame show with the Edward Jones Derek Harris Player of the Game. Look forward to that one too. Fourth quarter action. Clock running. Continuous clock here. Mueller the quarterback. New people in the backfield now. Carrying the ball across the side is Will Bateman. Bateman will get it out to the 47-yard line, close to a 1st down. It'll be a 9-yard gain. Call it of 9. It'll be Or no, it's a 14-yard gain. They need a yard for the first down. So Bateman picks up 14 on the play. Second down, 1 yard to go for Triopia. Man in motion. Quarterback had a little trouble with it. I mean, Poltz hit the man, but the quarterback still got the ball on the right side. Mueller will get the ball across the 50 out to about the 45-yard line. He'll gain 8 on the play. And that'll be a first down. 6 yards on the positive side now for Mueller. The 14th first down of the ball game for Triopia with 10:15 left. When you got that play clock and you got the running clock, you can take your time and come up the line of scrimmage and hike it right before that each time if you want. Mueller, double setbacks behind him. Moore's out of the game. Looks like it'll be Bateman on the run again. Bateman will pick up a couple on the play down to the 43, and it'll bring up a second down and 8 yards to go. Bateman now with 2 carries for 16 yards. With 9:40 and counting left in this one. We'll wrap it up quickly on the post-game show, and then Jason will head for Camp Point, and I'll meet him there tomorrow. I'll be there about 10:30 doing some interviews with some of those guys celebrating their 10th anniversary of the 2011 Panther football team. And they'll take a knee, will the Triopia Trojans. It'll be a third down and 8. And Triopia will call timeout. With 9:19 left, we'll take a break. 41-0 Triopia. Back with more after this.
When you're ready to make your dream kitchen a reality, find inspiration at Pike County Lumber in Pittsfield. It starts with a 3D design so you can see your kitchen from every angle. Each detail, from the flooring to the countertops to the cabinets, are designed for your lifestyle. The team will explain the strengths of each product so your finished kitchen will last for generations. Whatever your needs, an island for entertaining, no maintenance quartz countertops, storage for all your seasonal items. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
Press Yours On You designs promotional items and create just about anything to showcase your company. Communities celebrate their school spirit and turn to us too for screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and more. Press Yours On You, Highway 24, Camp Point.
Well, Coach Brockhouse called timeout to give his seniors a chance to be recognized. Their final time on Don Kemp Field. And it'll bring up a third down and about 8 yards to go. New quarterback in the game. Try to get that for you in just a minute. They'll hand the ball off on the right-hand side. That's Bell, I do believe, and Bell's going to pick up some nice yardage. Braden's going to pick up about 8 on the play, and it should be another Triopia first down. Let's see if I can pick up the number of the quarterback. Let's see. Shows Ian Stock as a potential quarterback. Can we get a number there? Let's see. One of the underclassmen. Looks like Will Bateman's running the quarterback role. Bateman hands the ball off on the right-hand side. That was to Zach French. French will pick up a couple on the play. Second down, about, we'll call it 9 with 8:15 left. Trojans got some clean uniforms out there. A lot of young guys, a lot of new guys out there now. They'll start a man in motion. That's Bateman now. Gets the handoff from the quarterback, who this time was Zach French playing quarterback. And they'll unpile after Bateman picks up 5 on the play. 15 first down, 16 I should say for the Trojans on the night. With 7:45 left in the game clock situation. By the way, Freddie Steinway did get his towel picked up there in the first half. We were a little concerned about it. 7:30 left in the contest. Bateman hands the ball off on the right-hand side, and the man tackled on the play that time. David Richards, who's a freshman. Richards will be taken down after a 1-yard gain. And it'll bring up a 4th down and 6 for the Trojans with 7:10 left. Wolves need to stop them here, and they can get the ball back. French is the quarterback, they say. Not French's, but Zach French. Hand the ball across the middle, stacked up by the Wolves. That will not be enough for the 1st down. Looks like Carsey was in on the tackle along with others. And it'll be Pleasant Hill with the ball, 1st and 10. We'll call it the 26-yard line with 6:25 left in the contest. Wolves looking to get on the scoreboard. Trailing 41-0. All started with a Triopia touchdown at the 6:53 mark. Then the onside kicked, and Murphy ran it in from 4 yards out. Then a bad hike from center on a punt gave them a short field at the 22. That allowed the Trojans to jump out to a 21-0 lead. Keeping the ball himself is Dolbear. Got some running room. One man to beat. He beats that man, but then he'll be brought down on a nice tackle on the play by Brock York, the freshman. Dolbear will get the ball all the way out to the 48-yard line, so 24, 26 yards on the play and a 1st down for the Wolves. 28 yards for Dolbear on the running play. Gets him up to 50 yards and another 1st down, the 6th for the Wolves. Back to the line of scrimmage are the Wolves. Dolbear under center. Starts Johnson in motion, gives the ball to the fullback, Walston. He'll be stacked up without any gain on the play. Beck was in on the tackle, they say, that time. KJ Beck is a sophomore. 4:50 and counting left. Here come the Wolves to the line of scrimmage with their center, Reese Thompson. Quarterback Carter Dolbear. Barks out the signals, gives the ball to the first man through, Walston. He'll get the ball across the 45 out to the 44-yard line. Gain of 4 on the play and bring up a 3rd down and about 6 yards to go. About 4:20 and counting left in the ball game. DeCorian Dolbear brings the play in from the sidelines. He'll split out wide to the right, along with Aiden Johnson in the slot. Poltz in the wing. Dolbear passes the ball to DeCorian Dolbear. He's got some running room. Falls down to the 40-yard line. Gain of 4 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th and 2. Completed pass is the 3rd of the ball game for 8 total yards. 4th down, 2 yards to go for the Pleasant Hill Western Wolves at the 3:35 mark of the 4th quarter of play. Wolves looking to pick up the 1st down and maintain the ball and possibly get into pay dirt here. Dolbear's got it. Carter. He'll hand it off to the fullback, falls forward, and it depends on the spot. Hopefully the official will do what he needs to do and move forward just enough to give him that 1st down, and he does. So Walston picks up a couple, and another 1st down for the Wolves is their 7th of the ball game, 5th of the second half. 3 minutes left in this contest. Move the chains, boys, move the chains. Ball down to the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 Wolves. Break out of the huddle. Well, that's something we don't see much of anymore is a huddle. Rye Utterback, the freshman, split out to the left-hand side. Double wing formation. Man in motion is Poltz. Keeping the ball is the quarterback. That is Brody Dolbear, the freshman. So 3rd of the Dolbear boys out there moving the ball 4 yards forward. And it'll bring up a 2nd down and 6. Quarterback under center is Brody Dolbear, the freshman. Looks to the sidelines, resets the play under center. He'll hand the ball. Nope, keep it himself, Will Dolbear. Nice run on the outside. He's going to pick up the first down, is Dolbear. And Brody Dolbear's got 14 yards on the night. Another first down for Pleasant Hill, their 8th of the night. So Brody Dolbear, the freshman, coming in and moving the ball down the field. Dolbear, the quarterback. That's Brody. Double wing formation with a fullback behind him. Pitches it outside the Pulse. Got some running room. Got a man to beat. Carries a couple of people down the field inside the 10 down to the 8-yard line. Pulse is going to pick up about 19 on the play, and he's in positive yards on the night with 10 yards now. That'll be another first down for the Wolves. Ball now sitting on about the 8-yard line. Wolves looking to get into pay dirt. 45 seconds to get her done. Brody Dolbear, the quarterback. Bellies the ball, keeps it himself, falls forward short of the goal line. At about the 1-yard line, or the 2. And Pleasant Hill will call the timeout. 31 seconds left in the ball game. Let's take a break. Pleasant Hill trying to get a score when we come back after these.
The Rustic Market is a small town treasure. Come discover unique gifts, home decor, and a variety of specialty foods. Find fun clothes from size small to 3X and a personal stylist to outfit you from head to toe. And new merchandise weekly. Explore the Rustic Market today. The Cottage Coffee and Soda Shop features all of your favorite specialty espresso drinks. Enjoy over 50 fabulous flavors of Lotus and try the new Soda Mixology with exciting flavor combinations added to your favorite Pepsi product. Come see us at the Cottage Coffee and Soda Shop today.
Here at Little Jess, we're grateful to our community for letting us serve you for over 50 years. Supporting area schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. After an uncommon year, we couldn't be happier to see our athletes back in action and communities gathering in person to cheer them on. Our promise for the next 50 years is the same as it's been for the last 50, to meet our community's needs with a low-pressure experience, fair price, and family atmosphere. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since...
on the 1-yard line. Brody Dolbear, the quarterback, under center. Barks out the signals. Pitches the ball on the outside to Pulse. He's going to turn the corner and into the end zone for the touchdown. Pulse will run it in from 1 yard out to get Pleasant Hill on the scoreboard with 15 seconds left in this contest. That'll make it 41-6. And I would think they would go for the 2-point conversion. Or will they kick it? We'll find out. Gavin Crowder comes off the field after doing some good line work along with Caleb Hammett. See Reese Thompson back out on the field. 41-6 is the score now. Triopia will pick up their 3rd win of the season. Looks like they're going to kick it. Aiden Johnson stepping it off. Left-footed kicker. I couldn't tell he was left-footed all night running the ball. Hike from center. The ball is down. The kick is up. And it is good. Timeout on the field with 15 seconds left. 41-7. Pleasant Hill on the board. We're back after this.
I'm Tammy Brewer. My husband and I are the owner and operators of Nucci's Bar and Restaurant. At Nucci's, we feature salmon, steaks, burgers, sandwiches, all Italian specialties made from our own recipes. You are guaranteed a high-quality, delicious meal every time you visit. People come from all over to dine in. We have live music on the weekends, which adds to the relaxing environment here. You can check out our Facebook page for our entertainment schedule. We recently opened a second business, Brewed Coffee House and Eatery. There we offer handcrafted beverages like lattes and macchiatos and cappuccinos, And we also specialize in paninis and salads and subs, and we even have ice cream. We're excited to provide another restaurant that serves the needs of our community. Come on down. We look forward to serving you.
Well, Pleasant Hill was able to get a score in as Poltz ran it in from 1 yard out. Beardstown now with a 36-14 lead over Calhoun in the fourth quarter of their contest. Let's see if we can get you a couple more scores before we get out of here tonight. 30-0 Greenfield Northwestern over Brown County, who's playing without Wharton, I do believe, Woodward and a couple others. I think Fullerton was supposed to come back. The freshman in Brody Dolbear did a nice job. Now they'll kick the ball out of bounds, and it'll go to the 35-yard line. That's where Triopia will have it 1st and 10. They'll need to run one more play with, I guess that's 19 seconds left on the board. I'm going to keep it at 15 seconds because I've been saying that all the time. And they'll get the ball out there at the 35-yard line. Triopia will take a knee, and that will take care of this contest on senior night and homecoming here at Triopia at Don Kemp Field. They're going to come away with a 41-7 win. Now they're going to put it on the 40. That's where they said it went out of bounds. Mike Giles out on the sideline there perusing things. It'll be Triopia, French the quarterback, in the victory formation, as they like to say. Take a knee, and that will be the ball game. Final score here is 41-7 in favor of Triopia over Pleasant Hill. We're back on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show on Central Illinois Sports to wrap it up and name our players of the game after this.
Illini Community Hospital is committed to providing high-quality specialty care close to home. We are pleased to welcome Dr. William Severino, urologist, and Dr. Mark Mount, ear, nose, and throat physician, to the consulting physician clinic team at the Castile Center. Specialty care is also provided for orthopedics, cardiology, podiatry, obstetrics, oncology, and more. Learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org or call 217-285-2113, extension 3950 to schedule an appointment.
Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of the time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the Player of the Game on Central Illinois Sports. For all your investment needs, call Derek Harris at 217-222-7173 or stop by the office at 1891 Main Street, Quincy. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service is the best local choice. Phone 217-285-2856. They offer all types of HVAC services on all units. B&R can also service commercial refrigeration units, freezers, coolers. B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service. If you're not, they make you cool. Right now as we head to winter, get your heating units checked out. 285-2856. B&R Heating and Cooling in Pittsfield. Abney Home Improvement is a family-owned company with Christian values. We have a passion for helping our customers find the best products at a great price. We understand making a large purchase of windows and doors for your home is a big investment. Our mission is to be completely upfront with you. We have built our business on trust and reputation. We depend on our customers to refer us to friends and family for their home improvement needs. Call 573-221-0886. We finish what we start with quality for you. Abney Home Improvements, 100% satisfaction is what we build our business on.
Welcome back on the Illini Community Hospital post-game show. Illini Community Hospital has been serving the community since 1942 with excellent health care services from primary and specialty care to emergency medicine. Illini here to serve you and your family. Learn more about their services at IlliniHospital.org. Final score in the ball game, 41-7, as Poltz was able to take it in with 15 seconds left from 1 yard out. The kick after by Johnson was good, and that gave us our final score of 41-7. It was a running clock in the second half. In the middle of the third quarter, Triopia folks out there with their fans as they're having a little pep talk and celebrating senior night. Pleasant Hill over on their side with their fans around them also, and showing good support for each other, and we're very proud of both teams on a job well done. Pleasant Hill on the night saw Carter Dolbear with 54 yards. His little brother came in and did a nice job. Did Brody Dolbear, picked up 22 yards on the night. 10 yards for Brian Poltz, make it 11 on the night. Aiden Johnson had 19 yards, and DeCorian Dolbear with 5. J.T. Walston ran for 6 yards on 3 carries on the evening. They completed 3 passes for a total of 8 yards, and DeCorian Dolbear picked up those 8 yards on the night. On the other side, 83 yards for Caden Moore unofficially on the night on 12 carries. Braden Booth picked up 89 yards on 7 carries, 49 yards for Cordell Walker, 6 for Jake Mueller, 21 yards for Will Bateman in a reserve role, and Edvin Murphy added 18 yards on 2 carries. French also had 4 yards on the night, 42 yards passing, 4 of 5 was Mueller with 1 touchdown, no interceptions, 16 first downs for Triopia, and 9 for the Pleasant Hill Western Wolves. It's time for us to name our player of the game. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement for our young athletes that they receive from their coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And here we're here at Triopia on senior night. And so our players of the game will be the seniors from Triopia. Braden Booth, who's a senior. We'll also add to that Caden Moore, Cordell Walker. Sam Sullivan is a senior on this squad tonight, along with Lance Bogner, Isaac Struby, Ty Malcolmson, another senior on the squad. We don't want to miss anybody, and I think we got them all. They will be our players of the game. Also on the Pleasant Hill side, their seniors are Aiden Johnson, along with Will Kersey, and Wade Barnes and Brian Poltz. They'll join the Triopia players as our players of the game. For Jason Hetzler, we tell you from Triopia, I'm Jack Hull. Final score in the ball game, 41-7. Invite you to join us tomorrow for a broadcast doubleheader. Charlie and John will be at Porta for the Pittsfield game against Porta. That'll be at 11 o'clock with a pregame at 10:30. Jason and I will be at Camp Point Central for the Central A&M and Camp Point Central game. That ought to be a dandy. You'll want to join us about 12:25 tomorrow for that contest also, and we'll look forward to bringing it to you. So as we wrap things up from Triopia night, final score in the ball game 41-7, we remind you, as we always do, to hug your kids and tell them you love them, and let them know most of all that the Lord Jesus Christ loves them and wants them to be in a personal relationship with Him. Folks, it's important. A lot of things going on in the world right now. A lot of people could use your prayers, as can our country. A lot of people fighting a lot of illnesses, and we just ask you to sit back and enjoy each other and love your neighbor. Won't hurt a thing, and God will smile from heaven on all that. Final score from Triopia, Don Kemp Field, 41-7. Triopia gets the win over the Pleasant Hill Western Wolves. This has been a Central Illinois Sports presentation.